if you haven't really felt spooked or creeped out, let me continue. The house also had a floor plan that looks like that of an upside down cross. If you look at it from like a drone's perspective, this is not a floor plan that was commonly seen due to the religious and demonic implications of an upside down cross.
It's got a she shed, though.
I like a she shed.
So, they gotta have something.
It's a she devil shed.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about the history of the home.
Welcome to Creepalachia. We're going to be spitting some cornbread today. We got some accents to match mine, and they're actually way better. And I'm very excited about this.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Pretty excited.
So we got Samantha and Alisa from Watch for Deer podcast.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for being here.
It was a beautiful drive up here. And we live in West Virginia like you. And when we were driving up the road, I looked at Alisa. I was like, this is so beautiful. And how come whenever you come to Beckley, you notice the mountains more?
Right.
I do that. I notice the mountains more than I would like where I live at.
Sure. Yeah. It depends. My favorite drive in West Virginia is from War to Bradshaw. And not many people have done that, but it's in McDowell County.
Oh, okay. No, probably not.
McDowell. That's my favorite drive. But Beckley's beautiful too. Have you done the new expressway?
No.
What is that?
Okay, so they built the Coalfield Expressway from Beckley to Mullins.
No.
Okay, beautiful in the fall. It's just very deep. I mean, you do have a strip mine or two, but this is West by God, Virginia.
It's cold country.
Yeah, that's right. But I love this place. All right, we're gonna walk through some death and destruction. Not too much happiness going on with these stories, are there? I haven't heard any of them.
Not a lot.
There's a couple that's not, they're definitely not happy, but there's another one that's not happy, but it's possibly
We make it happy.
my favorite story that we've ever done. And it was like on our episode 3, so the recording was not
The sound is horrible.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we're going to bring it back to you because it just makes me it's just ridiculous. The story is ridiculous.
Awesome. I'm pumped. I've been looking forward to this. I don't know when we booked it, like 28 months ago. It feels like. But I love your all's podcast. You do such a good job. And y'all started off with cracking off a little wine. And I did want to get wasted in the studio.
And so did we.
Yeah. But yeah, I highly suggest everyone listening, check out Watch for Deer. And I want to talk first about how you all started this. It's been a couple years.
It has.
And Watch for Deer is like saying I love you in West Virginia.
Well, see, look, we stopped at the Tamarack and got these shirts.
Yes.
Yep.
Because we love these shirts. Somebody that listens and a friend, all of our listeners are our friends now, but they were like, this shirt's up at the Tamarack. I thought of you. You need to get this shirt.
You got to get it.
Perfect.
So we stopped up there because the shirts we had on, they were fine. We weren't fans of them. So we just stopped and got these at the Tamarack.
Y'all brought me a beautiful shirt now. Let me show y'all this beauty here. It's got my name on it and everything.
It does.
We're still trying to narrow down like the whole merchandise part.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Yeah. We're still trying to figure that out.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I love it. And you are natural talents on the radio. I guess you call it
I guess
radio.
you call it radio.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go radio.
I like it.
I've been looking forward to this. So when did you start? Whose idea was it first? I think it was
mine.
Lisa.
Yes. So during COVID, I started listening to Morbid, fell in love with Ash and Elena. And I was like, oh my gosh, Sam and I can totally do this. So I come with her to her house and I'm like, got this great idea. We're going to do a true crime podcast. You're going to be my co-host. She was like, I don't have time.
I was like, no, it's just
like,
not
no,
happening.
no.
I'm sorry. I love you. No.
She told me no multiple times. No.
Yeah, I did. No.
And I finally wore her down. I was like, listen, all you got to do is sit there and look pretty. That's all I want you to do.
So I really don't.
She doesn't do anything.
A whole lot. This story that I brought to you, maybe like my 4th or 5th one in the 2 years that we've done it. Because I really do.
She really is busy.
So busy. And I know that's such a cliche to say, but I swear I'm so busy. So I got this story together. I'm more of a reaction type person. I like to react to things.
I love true crime, all the morbid. I'm fascinated by it. Whereas she likes to live in her happy little bubble.
I hate it.
Perfect.
I hate it.
Perfect.
And just seeing her reaction when I tell her some of the things. Like, she's like, what?
Yeah. So, and sometimes I get really angry too. Like if
You'll see
justice isn't served,
Right.
I've gotten hives before to where like I've had to stop. I'm like, we can't finish this recording. Like it's not in my nature to be like a Debbie Downer.
Sure.
I'm like a happy little unicorn.
In her
I get
rose-colored
so happy.
sunglasses.
Yeah, in my little rose-colored
Well, it sounds like the
sunglasses.
perfect yin yang.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
And you saying morbid, it's a great show. This reminds me of the Hillbilly Morbid.
That's
Hey,
such
I
a
like that. I'm
compliment.
good
I
with
love
that.
that.
Yeah.
I love
I'm good with that. Hillbilly Morbid.
Hillbilly
Yeah.
Morbid.
It's,
Maybe we should have named it.
Sure, yeah. So did you have a background in stuff?
Oh no!
Okay.
By day, I'm a financial advisor. I did do a little bit of audio and video for my husband and his sister. His sister sings gospel, and my father-in-law wrote a lot of original songs. So Angie has a few videos, well, more than a few.
Yeah.
But there was a time when we would set up, I would do the video and the audio
Mhm.
and create her music videos. So I was like, we'll just try it.
Yeah,
see
we
what
can,
I can do.
We can figure it out. You're a financial advisor in West Virginia?
Yeah.
How fun is that?
Yeah, it's
People are stupid.
it's different.
I'm just saying.
You know,
They're so dumb.
I mean, they are. They are. I mean, they're great, but they're also stupid when it comes to money.
Yeah.
they're clueless, but that's good for me because that's why I get hired. So
Perfect.
I mean, it works.
My thing, I just buy VOO and don't think about it.
We'll talk after
Okay,
this, sweetheart.
well, Well, I got that, and then I got like the traditional IRA, but I got to convert it to a Roth at the end of the year. But I'm pretty basic. But I like Dave Ramsey. I'm a big Dave Ramsey
I shouldn't have
fan.
laughed when you all were talking about this because I was like, they're so dumb. I have no idea what you're all talking about. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. So that makes me feel bad about myself.
Well, something that a
don't
lot
feel
of
bad.
people they don't realize is watching the news is the worst thing that you can do when you're investing. We don't watch the news. I don't invest according to the news.
Yeah.
Dollar cost averaging.
We use we use technical analysis.
Okay.
So, but that's another story for another time.
Sure. Well, we'll have to bring you back in to talk repossession.
I was gonna-
Yeah.
And the coal mine shut down. A lot of that happened.
You know, everybody buys the boat, the four-wheeler, and the truck,
Mhm.
and then you get laid off,
Side.
and then they all go back to the bank.
They do.
And then we go back and we get it at a higher interest rate.
Mhm.
It's just how it is. It's how we roll.
It's the ebb and flow.
Yeah, I always kept, in the coal mines, I always kept mine below unemployment, though, like where my bills were,
Yeah.
just in case.
See, you're smart.
So I got lucky. I mean, I'm really dumb. I let a vehicle go repossessed, and that took like 10 years
oh, yeah.
to be gone. And then they don't tell you, but when they not write it off, but kind of, you're still liable for the taxes that you gained. Like they look at it as we gave you a chunk of money, so you owe taxes
You
on
still owe
Yeah.
taxes. Yeah.
it. Yeah, so there's a lot you don't know. But anyways,
It's still considered income.
good times, but death and destruction.
Which is equally as horrible as the conversation you two just
I
had.
know. Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just awful. And no judgments out there. If you used your last $100 to buy a video game and,
I mean, we've been there.
DoorDash your $40 chalupa,
Yeah.
no judgments.
I've never
No
DoorDash before.
Have you not?
I've never, well,
I don't think we can DoorDash where we
I
live.
don't think we can DoorDash where we live. Yeah, if we, no.
No.
I don't think that's an option.
We're way out in the boonies.
If there's a terrible habit I have, it's that.
DoorDashing.
I totally would DoorDash living like in a place that would actually DoorDash.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
will.
I
I'm
DoorDash
lucky.
kitty litter.
No, you
Oh,
did
no,
not.
I
Oh, yes.
Amazon that.
Okay, let me ask you this. This is what I don't understand. Let's talk about this for a second. And people out here who are DoorDashing, you can email us or you can email JD, but I need an answer to this. How much is it costing you to get it? Is the convenience worth it? And if you think about all the money that you spend on that, well, I find it ridiculous. It is. And maybe it's my age. Maybe it's where I'm a 40-year-old woman and I'm like, you know what? No, sir.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
So let's do the cost of DoorDashing kitty litter.
Yeah, let's do it.
$1,000. No, it's not that much.
Okay, I was
But
getting ready to throw my water.
Listen, it's ridiculous. It's a convenience thing.
Mhm.
And it's laziness.
Mhm.
I do
There's
the
a- there-
Amazon subscription.
Sure.
So it's free. Well, not free because you pay that subscription, but
Yeah.
it just comes.
Well, Walmart has the yearly thing
Yeah,
you
I
can
do that too. They
and
send
then
my
they'll do free
groceries.
delivery. Like that's very handy.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah. But
I'm close enough for that.
But yeah, I have been like, I really want a cheeseburger. Let me pay $30 to McDonald's at like 11:30.
No, that
On a
seriously
Friday.
that much though. I mean, it costs. And do you tip
You have to tip.
You have to tip. And
Yeah.
here's the thing. I mean,
And there's
this is
a fee.
this is a good conversation because it is too much money and it's very irresponsible. I'm
As
very
a financial
grateful.
advisor, I strongly oppose this.
Oh yes, it's terrible.
And as
It's
a
awful.
old grumpy person, I think maybe that I am. I also do not advise this.
Well, I'm like, okay, well, I'll do a quick reel about like this ghost that's in Work County, and then I'll get enough money to maybe get me a Big Mac and then a Diet Coke on the weekend.
I
you know?
gotcha.
So
I gotcha.
I try to counter things, but
I like it.
But yeah, it's too much money. It's too much money,
It
and
is.
it makes you feel like actually the world may be in better shape than I think it is because they're still in business.
Oh, absolutely.
You
People
know?
uses it all the time.
Well, I mean, is the world? Well, hold on now. Is the world in better shape,
No, we just
Or-
lazy.
I'm
or
very late.
We just lazy.
are people so uneducated to finances that they don't even think about the cost
The
of
long
it
term.
adding up? That it's costing you maybe $15 today, $15 later. After a year, your car's getting repossessed.
Sure.
Could you have not done that and been more responsible?
Oh, it's totally both.
Yeah.
Like people are very YOLO.
Oh yeah, YOLO.
Oh yeah, YOLO
Oh.
for sure. I mean,
I miss
Southern West
YOLO.
Virginia's YOLO'd out.
Yeah.
Listen,
Like-
I love a good YOLO moment. If you get to
Yeah.
yell that and you're like, YOLO, you know something bad is about to happen.
Yeah, my favorite is and we'll get into true crime, but my favorite is y'all are just so fun to talk to. My favorite is like I'm gonna go to car lot and be like, I really deserve this $70,000 truck.
yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
let me get this $1,000 car payment.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
used to be really silly like that. And then I decided like I'm working, it's like I'm working for the man. It's like
Mhm.
I have a ball and chain attached to my ankle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You do.
But you're not alone in that. Everybody has that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And you got to have a good vehicle, but at the same time, you don't
You don't have to have the
go-
best.
You don't have to go that hard.
I drive a Jeep. Well, I have two cars and I have a Jeep. I have a fun vehicle, super old Jeep. Like it's not a new Jeep. And it has a, what is that? This guy keeps coming to my house and I don't live around people. But every time, like once a week when I come home, there's this little thing on my door and he has come back and telling me that there's a recall on my Jeep. I don't have time because there's only specific places around that will do
Yeah.
this recall. And I don't have time to do it.
Sure. Just don't do it. It'll be
I
fine.
mean, I feel like, is he going to leave me alone? We're talking, this has been 6 months now. He keeps coming up to
I
the
feel
point,
like he's stalkerish at
to
this
the
time.
point that I've told him before, buddy, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I need you to take yourself and get off of this hill. I love you. Bye.
Is it a dangerous recall?
Maybe.
You should
It's
do
just
it.
like
then.
maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you should do that one.
Okay.
Usually recalls
Maybe.
are probably dangerous.
I mean, it's like if the what
Can't
is
be
it?
no
The
worse than
airbag.
the death wobble.
If it's the airbag comes out,
Right.
it may spray metal or something.
Have you saw Fight Club?
no.
So they explain how they do recalls.
Did you say,
So-
have you seen Fight Club?
Yeah.
What's the number one rule?
Okay. So you have.
What,
All right.
what do we
perfect.
do? What do we
I
even
know.
do?
I know. But you could talk about the movie.
Can you?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. That breaks it. But
Mm.
I don't
So
know
they-
if we're supposed to be doing this or not.
they talk about recalls, and it's basically if the cost of lawsuits outweighs the cost it would be to fix it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
they'll do a recall.
Okay.
That
If
makes
it's
sense.
lower than the cost it is to fix it to have people die and cover their lawsuit,
Just whatever.
they won't
Do you think
recall.
that's real?
I don't know.
think it's real.
I'm not
because
saying
of
that's
cancer.
real. It's real on the movie.
I think
That's all I know.
absolutely it's real. I
Okay.
guarantee you it's real.
Also, something.
Big Pharma also, they put their lawsuit costs inside
Uh-huh.
the budget
Mhm.
of
Mhm.
their narcotics.
And you did say if we cuss that you could bleep it out,
Sure.
right? Okay, so Big Pharma can kiss Watch for Deer's ass.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
They
That's
can
what
kiss
they can
all
do.
the.
All the West Virginia
Yeah.
It's big pharma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark you off a piece and start kissing.
1,000%.
I can't stand them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, you'll have to come back in and we'll have to break down opioids in Appalachia.
We could totally get on a soapbox over that.
Oh, yes.
For sure.
For sure.
What is your background?
I'm a teacher.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm a teacher.
It makes me happy that you're educating kids with such a fun personality.
Yes, I'm a fifth grade teacher.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I love it.
And they
I'm
love
one of those-
her.
And I'm one of those people who I love my job. Like I get up, I miss today to be here, but I don't hardly ever miss work.
No.
And I get up every single morning feeling so blessed that I get to do, what I think is one of the best jobs.
Heck yeah.
I love it.
I've been in her classroom because what was it last
Read
year?
Across America.
I come read across America for, service hours. I come to her class and read a book, and she's a great teacher.
Yeah. Perfect. And what better transition than murder? Let's talk about it.
Loves the murder.
What okay, you're going first, Elise.
So I am. So I checked out it's called the Rainbow Murders. And I don't know if you're familiar with them. Have you heard of them?
I'm not.
I know. Yeah, I've did a short story. I have basic overview information.
Okay.
But act like I don't.
Okay. So this case takes place in Pocahontas County, West Virginia in June of 1980. The rural community named after the Indian princess Pocahontas is northeastern West Virginia, and it's become quite a touristy place. Snowshoe Ski Resort sits in Pocahontas County, along with the Green Bank Observatory. Have you been there?
No, but I know what it is. Like do you legit have to turn your phone off?
You really do. There's
it don't matter.
service.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like you
I
just
didn't know
drive
that.
through and everything's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
I've drove by. It's
Okay.
super, super cool.
Yep.
Also, it's around Cass Scenic Railroad. Now, in the 1980s, most locals raised their own crops and lived off the land, which we should still be doing. We'd be a lot healthier. You were either a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, or you served our famous breakfast at Tudor's Biscuit World.
I love a Tudor's
Lord,
biscuit.
What we
yeah.
got this
That's
morning
what
for
we
breakfast.
had this morning. I had a Ron with some jelly on it.
I had a herd wrap,
Oh,
Oh,
extra
nice.
cheese.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm a Ron, but then I take
I'm
the
a
bread
Ron.
off.
I'm
which
a Ron.
I
gotta-
used to be
yes.
a politician girl, but
I've never ate that one time. I didn't even know it was a name there.
it's good.
bologna.
They deep fry the bologna, and it's so good.
Yeah. I had this idea. I did this egg game skit that totally bombed, but
No, it did not. I
of the-
watched it.
No,
It
we
was
watched it. It
hilarious.
was
the
funny.
biscuit,
Oh,
Yes.
the Jezebel. Okay.
The
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was
We
funny
laughed
too.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I do this to make myself laugh. I don't care about everyone.
No, we laughed. It was good.
Well, thank you for
You're
being so
welcome.
kind. All right, so Tudor's Biscuit World.
Tudor's Biscuit World. So getting jobs in your field of interest was virtually impossible because those types of jobs they're just not around West Virginia.
Mhm.
So West Virginia ranks 44th out of all American states for overall physical health and 48th for the quality of care that we receive, which we obviously know this. We talked
Mhm.
about, the drugs and everything. We have the second lowest average income of the entire country, yet we as West Virginians also pay the highest health insurance premiums under the Affordable Care Act.
How much are yours?
I don't even know. Well,
Well, see, your PEIA, okay.
yeah.
So,
no, I'm actually not. I'm on my husband, so I don't.
okay. Ours are, they're all ridiculous.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, I have, which the plans I have for my team members on the business not affiliated with this it's a lot of money.
Well, I think I have mine through my employer, and I think my premium is $600 a month. But I also have a high deductible plan for my family, and that deductible is like $6,000.
Nice.
I could probably pay my doctor bills if I wasn't paying a premium.
Listen, I know people who
It's
do
awful.
that. They
Yes.
literally they don't pay for insurance, and they're like,
I think you would come out ahead.
I mean-
Living by the hedge.
yeah,
You like that song? Aerosmith?
oh yeah.
Okay, that didn't. They don't all work.
We
You
know,
got to
we
throw
know, we
spaghetti
know.
at the wall,
Yeah.
ladies.
Something will
Yeah.
stick.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Insurance sucks.
Insurance
Next.
sucks. So here we are in June 25th of 1980. A young man by the name of Tim is driving from Lewisburg, which was located about an hour away. It's around 8:45 that night, and he's driving up his dirt road, and his headlights kind of catch the glimpse of what he thought was two people laying in the bushes, kind of getting it on. He was
Let's
like,
get
okay.
it on.
Right?
Wow. Let's get it on.
Y'all have a guitar?
My
Yeah, it's in
husband
the
does.
Do the whole performance?
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
Go get it.
Car. Hold on. You
Perfect.
just pause it.
Just pause. We'll be back.
Perfect.
But he really thought that they were just having a good time until he gets out of the car and he walks over and they're not moving.
Oh.
So he notices it doesn't, like, their bodies look kind of off. He walks over and he can immediately tell that it's two girls and their feet are laying in the lane and their heads are laying up in the grass. They're both on their backs. Their eyes are wide open, and he can instantly tell that they both have been shot. Vicki Duran was born in 1953 to farmers in Washington County, Iowa. She was the second oldest child out of 8 and was the oldest girl in the family.
It was real hard for you to say Washington without an R, wasn't it?
Washington. That's how I really want to say it, but I'm trying to be proper.
Washington,
here
that's like hollers.
Here in Beckley, West Virginia, we want to be a little proper.
We have to enunciate every now and then.
Washington. Thanks for catching that. Appreciate
You're welcome. I do what I can.
Now, she was a free spirit and she kept her hair curled. She always stayed fit and trim. She always made sure that she looked really good. She had joined Future Homemakers of America and she had a lot of friends. She loved animals. She enjoyed camping, fishing, swimming, just like us when we were growing up. She loved to stay with her cousins and have sleepovers and fight with their cousins. Those sleepovers were the best. Now, she went to school at Mid-Prairie Middle and then high, making really good grades.
Which one is on the right or left? Here?
So, I'm not sure.
Okay, gotcha.
I was going to say, I actually had pictures and I forgot to send you.
That's okay. That's all right. I can
downloaded
Google.
them on my phone.
Yep. Keep going. I can Google.
Anyways, at the age of 17, she meets a boy named Robert and she falls in love. She falls in love hard and fast.
Puppy love.
It wasn't long, though, before she found out she was pregnant. Of course, back then, having a baby out of wedlock brought a lot of shame to the family.
What year was this again?
This was probably 1971.
Okay.
Now, her parents told her that she either, she needed to marry Robert and make it official, or she could leave and she could go stay with her family in Colorado, give the baby up for adoption, and then she could come back after she adopted the child out.
You know, that happened. I know, and I'm not going to get too deep into it, but whenever, family members that this happened to, that, young girls, 60s, 70s, 50s got pregnant, and then guess what happens? You're an adult and you realize that you have a sister or a brother who's 35 or 40 years older than you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
They would send him away and have the baby and then come back.
And how awful is that?
That's terrible.
Makes me so mad. I swear I could spit nails.
Yeah, it's terrible. Now, she, in 1972, she went to her cousins in Colorado. At that time, she was like 5 months pregnant. She gave birth to a baby boy in November. However, the nurse promptly came in, ripped the baby out of her arms, and she never seen him again.
I can't stand the thought of it.
After she came back home, she got to see Robert, who was the baby daddy, and he was furious.
Did he know about the baby?
I don't know that he knew, but when she come back, she found out, or he found out, and he was furious.
Oh.
And a family member was in the house while they were having a yelling match because he was furious. And I guess they said that Vicki told him to get his stuff and get out. She didn't want to see him again.
Okay.
So he was so mad. Now, not only that, while she was gone in Colorado, old Robert was still seeing other women.
Look at him, the little cat bird.
Let's pretend like we really cared about that baby.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Uh-huh.
Brown cow.
And I think she's on the left.
Okay.
from what I gather. But if
What
I get
you
that
gather.
wrong, it's totally my fault.
One's
not the
Vicky.
lady's.
If you would just say allegedly, that's
Allegedly.
what I do.
That's
when
what
I
we
say
always do.
something,
Perfect.
Yeah, just say allegedly. I think that's her on the left. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Then I'm pretty sure like you can't be held accountable
Yeah.
for that.
I like it.
Yeah.
We say
That's
that
what
all
we're-
the time.
that's
Y'all
what
are my
we're
legal
going
team.
We're
Yes.
convinced that if we throw allegedly, you can't come after us.
You can't.
Perfect.
You can't.
So it wasn't long before she began a transformation. So she's went away. She's had this baby. She's come back. She got rid of her boo. And she feels this is a great time. She's going to become a new woman.
Mhm.
Okay. She always loved participating in Earth Day. She stopped wearing makeup. She chopped her hair off, and she became what she called herself was a real hippie. She even went as far as becoming a vegetarian, and it wasn't long before she got the idea she wanted to go to California.
Mhm.
So back in the day, what did you do? Thumbs out, you hitchhiked.
I swear I thought you were going to I was thinking you were going to say, what did you do? Smoke pot.
Well, you did that too. if
Oh,
you're a
that's
hippie.
now.
Well, but when you said California in the 70s hippie,
What did
I
you
went
do?
straight.
Smoke pot,
I was going to be like acid trip, mushrooms,
and smoke pot.
a little Mary Jane.
I like it.
A little Mary
Perfecto.
Jane.
Little grass.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the second Rainbow Girl.
Mm.
So this is Nancy Santamero, and she was born in Long Island. She was very adventurous, and she was young. She was athletic. She was close in age to her sister Patricia, so close that they really were looked at more like twins. Okay, so
okay.
they were very close.
Nancy's on the right here.
Mm-hmm.
I have confirmed.
I have-
officially.
Oh, you got it. You got it
Yep.
confirmed.
Confirmation.
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 We
Yep.
love a
I
good
take back my
confirmation.
allegedly. Go on,
Mhm.
Elise.
Oh yeah, we're real
Continue.
serious.
Yeah.
Real
I
serious
like it.
here.
We're professional up in
We're
here.
so professional.
Now, Patricia recalls Nancy being somewhat stubborn, like their father, Joe. She enjoyed drinking and partying with friends, and she didn't care too much about school or grades.
Mhm.
She had tried college after graduation, but that really didn't interest her at all. Nancy's sister, Jean, said that she had crazy mood swings with highs and lows. But let me ask you a question. What female doesn't have crazy mood swings?
At what age was
Um,
she?
I mean, what age? It don't matter. You're
I
going
don't know.
through
I feel like
My wife-
I was going to say, hold on, maybe I should answer this, JD. Maybe you should not, just because
No, my wife's the only woman in the world that doesn't have
she
crazy.
does not. Okay.
mood
okay.
swings.
Okay, well, she's a keeper because
Perfect.
I'm about to drive mine up the wall as we speak. Seriously. He's got a little more gray in that beard.
Hey, we all fight. Let's just put it out there.
It's-
Every couple fights.
Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh. How long have you been married? not to go on a-
16 years.
Not to go on a tangent.
16.
Yeah.
You know what? I honestly wouldn't have thought because can I ask you how old you are?
Sure. 40.
Really?
Yeah. I love this reaction. I've
You
got
look
this a few
way
times on the show.
younger.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know. I take it as a compliment, but then I'm like, does that mean I'm old?
I would not.
No,
I would
Okay,
not have
gotcha.
thought.
I was guessing like 34.
I was guessing probably 30.
Perfect.
Honestly,
I'll
I would
take it.
not have thought that you were the same.
Still
age.
kicking. And I'm a
No.
diabetic. That's dog years.
Oh,
Hold on. That is dog years, but are you pump diabetic?
Hell yeah.
So you got the
Okay.
pump.
Yeah. I
So
do.
you're like a legit diabetic.
Yeah, I'm legit
Look here.
diabetic.
Wow, look at
They got me all wired for sound.
They
Look here.
do.
Yeah.
Didn't
Oh.
happen unless you could prove it. Look at
96.
that.
Sugar's 96.
That's awesome. All right.
Wow.
So if it goes up, we'll get a nice water and start walking.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got a
I
treadmill
know.
right out there, so I'll just
Okay.
hop on
We'll
it.
just put you on the treadmill. Yeah. Walk that.
There we
Well, you got the sugar.
Yeah.
You
That's
got
what
the
they
sugar.
I got the sugar.
I got
He's
the
got it.
sugar, hon.
No, what they say around here is they're like, he's got it bad. He's on shots.
He's
that,
on the shot.
that poor thing's on shots.
Well, see, you were not on the shot. If you were not, I was going to say, oh, you're not a real diabetic. You don't
Right.
have the pump.
Yeah.
So
Now, metformin is arguably way worse on people because it like tears your system up, apparently.
Ah.
I've heard, but metformin's what they take for type 2 diabetic light.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got Coors Light and you got Coors.
Yeah.
Diabetic
You got
lot.
diabetic light.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got. I figured out that the animal form of a diabetic is a rattlesnake. They bite you and then your feet rot off.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But
all right.
anyway.
We'll just keep on going. Go on, Alisa.
Yep. Go right ahead.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Nancy, or not Nancy. Yeah, Nancy. Okay. So we all have crazy mood swings. Nancy was this girl. She was always really, really low, really depressed, or she was always really high and euphoric. She felt lost. She wasn't really sure what to do with her life, which is totally normal for a teenage girl or boy. You're so young, you don't know what you want to do. So a friend had actually talked her into moving to Tucson, Arizona, and she loved it. She loved being there. By 1980, Vicky also had made it to Tucson, Arizona, and she was working as a home health aide, which she loved because it offered her the flexibility to go and live that hippie life that she so loved. Now, one day while sitting outside a food co-op, which was an organic food, co-op place, Nancy noticed a woman coming out of the store. That woman was Vicky. Now, soon, Vicky and Nancy were living in a communal home, and one of Vicky's friends, her name's Elizabeth, but we're going to call her Liz, she called and asked if the girls wanted to leave and go to Arizona.
Why are we calling her Liz?
Or not Arizona.
Just because we want
to? Just because it's shorter.
Okay.
I like it.
Go
It's
ahead.
shorter. Now, she said that there is a rainbow gathering that takes place in West Virginia in July. So all three of the girls set out hitchhiking for those West Virginia hills. Now, the Rainbow Gathering was a very loose organization that aimed at reviving that classic hippie era from the 60s. And we can only imagine how fun that was. I feel like we need a revival ourselves.
Oh, no, I don't think that would have been fun,
I think
Alisa.
it
I
would
can
have
think
been.
about that, and my anxiety would go through the roof with all the marijuana and people
I
dumb
think it's-
laughing.
We have the
I
other
can't
thing.
do it. I can't.
Mountains. Oh, shoot. Tyler Childers was just that.
Oh, yes.
Healing Appalachia.
Healing
Yeah.
Appalachia.
He's coming on the show.
Shut
The
up.
guy, not Tyler Childers. The guy who runs Healing Appalachia, though, which is
okay. Very cool.
also super cool.
Yeah.
So he's going to come on the show.
My daughter and my husband, I got free tickets through my employer, and my daughter had wanted us to buy tickets, so I got her tickets, and they went and they loved it. But their favorite was Chris Stapleton.
Oh, yeah.
They said that is just unmatched.
I mean,
to
I
anything.
totally love the fact that they do a healing Appalachia
Yeah.
or whatever, but the legit people who need healed from the Appalachia
Can't
or
afford
whatever, they
tickets.
can't afford tickets.
No,
How much
They're-
are tickets?
they were $125 a piece.
Okay.
Which I don't feel
What
that's
is it?
not terrible.
Well-
I get it,
terrible.
but-
So you got a thing of because they have so many big
That's
acts.
true.
They
You
do.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you want people to get paid, but at the same time I'm sure that they offer some type of
you know what?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that they would offer some type
I
of
know.
program.
It's probably just me. I'm telling you, I'm a prude. I'm
you need the yin
financially-
yang.
I'm financially angry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and we just said finances suck. So I'm sure someone
It
spent
does.
their last $125 to go.
You know
'cause
they
it's a good
did.
time.
You know they did.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I bet
Yeah.
it was fun.
Heck yeah. That's
Yeah.
better than a $40 chalupa for sure.
I don't know. Depends on if you smoke the Mary Jane before the chalupa.
Right.
Oh, you're taking it with you.
You gotta have medical. You gotta have a medical card.
I mean, you
Oh,
got
for sure. You have to do it legal.
I mean,
absolutely.
But at the same time, you have insurance doesn't cover medical
yeah, that's
anyway.
stupid.
You just got to get the card. And listen to this. I'll say it and I'll beep it. You can't buy a firearm on a
No,
medical
I know.
card, which is garbage.
It's
Yeah.
stupid. Yeah,
Mhm.
it is really stupid.
Because I can go out and I can take 12 shots of Jose Cuervo
Mhm.
and go, get my shotgun out in the backyard
And
and
go
shoot some
shooting.
squirrels. But I can't smoke a joint and then have protection.
And have protection.
That really
yeah.
doesn't make sense.
There's
It really
a lot
doesn't.
of stuff that doesn't
There's
make
some,
sense
yeah,
in West Virginia.
it's weird things. There's weird things. I love the place, but there's something that's like,
It makes you
you
scratch your
you
head.
did this, but you did this. Can
Yeah.
we do this?
Can we do
You know?
some? Can we meet in the middle?
Yeah,
Just a
exactly.
little.
And I'm trying to find a picture of Liz, but I cannot do that. But so they all hop in, go to smoke some pot in the hills.
The hills of West by Guy,
And I'm sure the
Virginia.
community just loved the Rainbow Gathering.
Oh, we are going to get into that.
Okay.
They were super thrilled to have all these hippies converging up on these Appalachian mountains.
Lord, yeah, son.
Lord, yes. I
Some
bet
beans
they're,
and cornbread.
oh, I bet they're madder than hell.
Yeah. Matter than a wet hen. But and I'm sure there's some country hillbillies that were like, just leave them alone. But probably a smaller percentage.
I think the majority of them were not too keen, and we'll get into that too.
Go right ahead.
Good.
So this Rainbow Gathering, they actually sent out mass flyers advertising all of their gatherings. So they had actually, advertised for this. So you can only imagine how many people were coming. Now they picked their location to have this gathering in the Monongahela National Forest in West Virginia. This would be the Rainbow Gathering's first meeting in the East. The family stressed the importance of being respectful to oh my gosh, and I'm not even drinking wine.
You're doing great.
To the local culture.
Right.
They insisted to always be respectful of, their property and everything.
How nice.
Thousands of people began to converge.
Now, hippies are very, nature-oriented in picking up their bottles.
They are, yeah.
Typical litter at, New River Gorge is locals.
Mm-hmm.
So, food for thought.
Oh,
absolutely,
no, I 100% believe
that.
But
I got a picture here of this guy. This is an old picture. I have no clue where it's at, but just to show people kind of, sort of what's going on. A bunch of people here playing guitar, smoking the grass.
And, honestly, this wasn't, I feel like when you think of these gatherings, a lot of people might relate it to the Woodstock. There's a lot of drinking, a lot of partying and stuff. But the Rainbow Gatherings, they actually had these cool little classes on spirituality. They had these classes on meditation, sewing.
It's peace, love, and harmony is what
right. They had classes, to help you live a more freer life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I want to clarify. I'm pro
educational too.
Yeah, I'm pro hippie for sure. But at the same time, it's not my lifestyle. But in general, great people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Super carefree. Now, thousands of people began to converge upon Pocahontas County, and naturally, there wasn't a lot of room. Okay, in the hills of West Virginia, you don't have a lot of big fields. There's just not. Gas station bathrooms were turned into bathhouses. Yeah. They frequented the local diners to eat, but then they only left pennies as a tip because, again, most of these people didn't even have jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm getting upset.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They shoplifted supplies and food from local stores. They were a nuisance to these locals.
Okay.
Governor J. Rockefeller called the group disruptive. Several residents filed an injunction in federal court to block the group from being able to come into town, but it got thrown out. They came by the thousands by bicycles, vans, walking. Just thousands. They just flooded the county.
Could you imagine? Listen, just going down the road, just driving and being an old person in the 70s and seeing all these hippies just ride bicycles
or
and walking
or riding a mule.
Kind of spice of life, It's I'm the type of person oh, look at that. That's something I haven't seen, but
it's kind of like me when I go up to, I have some doctors up
Sketchy
in Cleveland.
Sheets? Oh,
no.
Okay. No.
And when I go up there, I get real excited to see the little Amish in their little Amish village.
Right.
It's so peaceful.
I know, right?
I love it.
And then you look at them.
It's so simple.
And you pull out your camera and they'll give you the finger.
Yeah. Because they don't like you can't take a picture of them.
No,
because it's steal your soul or something?
I think hardcore beliefs, I think that's kind of the concept.
It traps you.
Yeah, and I want to respect that. I don't want to steal their soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to leave their soul intact.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you go, I remember when I was a kid, you'd go and then the Amish kids were staring at me and I was staring at them and I was like, I bet we can connect. I was even thinking that when I was a kid, I was like, I bet we can like do something cool.
Yeah, I just thought it was fascinating that they live such a plain life. Like, they're not watching the TV and they're not getting the anxiety like we have.
Yeah.
They're not attuned to the worldly news. So they live a peacefuler life.
Pros and cons.
How did we get from hippies to Amish? I mean, I think I know the segue there.
Well, she's just comparing her experience. She's comparing her experience to an Appalachian in the 70s running up on one of those.
Just running up on the Amish. Like, it always makes me excited to see the little horse and buggy.
I love me some Amish people, but I'm telling you, people like some of them, are you on the TikToks? It's shady. It is some shit.
I mean, you got good and bad people, but it sounds like the core values of the group
Yes.
were solid. But you got
intentional.
some of them that would go outside of those core values.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. You got the good and the bad
Yeah.
within
In
any
everything.
group. With any group. So now let's go back to the investigation. So we know Timmy come up on the bodies just outside his driveway. Trooper Gary Hott was surveying the area and looking for evidence. Now, while he was walking the scene, he noticed a few things. On a rock on the deep ruts, he found what appeared to be metal flakes and just a little bit of orange paint and a set of tire tracks. But one tire on the side of the car looked like a summer tire. Notice I'm saying tire, not tar.
I don't understand why you're saying, what's a summer tire?
It's got less tread than a winter tire. Winter tires are more beefy.
I mean, I know that, but I just never heard anybody call them a summer tire before.
Some, like I have all
yeah, winter tires got that,
they're
that
beefier.
thing on it.
Yeah,
like
they're
they got
beefier.
the
They're
spikes,
chunky.
like
Yeah.
Mad Max.
Like I buy all terrain. I buy all weather tire.
I mean, I know what it is. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that. I'm sorry. Continue.
You don't watch enough true crime, babe.
I don't watch any true crime, Alisa.
If it helps, I made one story about this, and the investigator told me how completely wrong I was. So this is going to be fun for him to listen to.
Oh, cool. What's his name?
I'm not going to dox him. Not going to dox him, but I'm just saying, like, we got some reach. But this all sounds like it wasn't into detail like this. So I know.
So I got my resources. I got the book, The Third Rainbow Girl. That's what I got.
He's going to hate it.
He's going to hate it.
Well,
That's what I got. And I also, Googled
Did you say
and,
he was
stuff.
an investigator? My back's itching. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm investigator stick in the mud. Allegedly.
There you go.
Well, and the thing, so Rainbow Girl, some backstory, like, is she from New York, the writer? I can't remember.
Originally.
Yeah,
and then one
so
was
she
from
came down
Iowa.
and she kind of, like, went into the community and stayed for a very long time and put a lot of effort into this and done some good journalism, in my opinion, on the book. So we get a little sensitive about that around here when you kind of, but there's a lot of things you're going to get into that's...
There was a lot of her book. I liked the book, but there was a lot of the book that focused more on the way of life in West Virginia.
Which I hate.
And things. Instead of the actual investigation. So there's that.
I listened to the audio version and I hate that because it kind of automatically pits us versus them.
Yeah.
And like, that's not what it's about.
No.
It's facts versus fiction.
Yes.
So, but anyway.
I agree 100%.
Carry on.
So he finds, like I said, we were going, one tire was summer tire, one was winter. Okay. So they're different treads, we'll say. Now, they called out for an ambulance to transport the bodies to Charleston for an autopsy. The bodies were still slightly warm, and Judy Cutlip, who was she rode the EMS she was the one that, pronounced the time of death. She felt for a pulse. She called it. Medical examiner Irvin Sofer began his examination. One of the girls had a blood alcohol content level of 0.01, which is less than a can of beer. The other girl read 0.08, which was to be estimated anywhere between 3 or 4 drinks. Not a lot. I mean, not a lot.
It's like one Watch for Deer podcast.
I mean, it's like sitting through our podcast.
It's like a half a podcast.
Right. Gotcha.
It's like a halvesies.
It's a halvesies. There was no evidence of sperm nor any type of sexual assault that they could find. Estimated time of the shooting was around 3 hours prior to being found. So that puts it at 6 or 7 p.m. because Tim had come up on the bodies around 9. Their weapon that they thought was used was a rifle or a pistol, but there were no ballistics to confirm because the shots, they said, had went clean through. I don't know if that's a fact because there was some other things that I read that they found small metal pieces. There wasn't like a full bullet to do ballistics on.
I would think that they would be able to do, though, some kind and know the difference between a rifle and a pistol, considering the exit wound. And I don't want to get real graphic in it because I don't like to talk about stuff like that. But you would think like a rifle, right? Like, and it's the caliber of the ammunition. I get it. But wouldn't the exit wound be different?
And I will touch up on how they were shot
Yeah.
a little bit later.
Oh,
and I
please.
will
I
tell you
look
why
forward to that.
I think
Ugh.
that it was a pistol.
Okay.
I'm completely useless, but I'm gonna say yes, Samantha. You sold me. So yeah.
See? Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I do. And
Very
I would
good.
like to sum that up with allegedly.
Can y'all stop teaching
Allegedly.
math the way you're teaching math? Okay.
Oh,
Can
there
y'all
we
be done
go.
with
Okay.
that?
Common
So-
core bull
So you
stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so we can do, and you really pinpointed that because guess what? I teach in 5th grade.
Oh, but you do 5th
Math
grade.
teacher.
I do 5th
Math?
grade. I'm the math teacher.
Okay. Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah, no.
I hate math too.
And when this is over with, can I just show? However, I always do a standard algorithm with them, and I always do the math at the beginning. And I'm not going to go on a tangent on this because I want to hear this story.
I know.
But I'm
Squirrel.
going to show you before I leave here today, and you can do a little TikTok or whatever it is you want to do about it. And I'm going to show you how fast I can teach you to do a multiplication problem or division problem that fast.
See,
So
that's-
much easier.
But she's still trying to teach me.
Well, it took my daughter going to elementary school to
Mhm.
figure out that I would fail elementary school.
Oh,
right now.
100%.
Like, I'm glad I'm done. That's all I'm saying.
I can't help my kids with their math homework.
I know. It's
No.
crazy. All right.
Okay, go ahead, squirrel.
Murder.
Squirrel. So
Murder.
it appeared that the girls may have been either sitting or kneeling or in a crouched position because they had been shot at a 45-degree angle while their murderer stood above them. So we're
Back-
thinking kind of up and over.
Back of the head, front of the head.
It would have been front.
Wouldn't that be
More like, I
Okay.
think execution
okay?
style.
So there we go with that. That is personal. You're telling me that these ladies are kneeled down in front, and he pulls out a pistol and he shoots them in the head, right in the face.
Well, the head,
that's where
the neck,
you're-
the chest.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's personal.
You
Continue.
think?
Ain't it all
Alisa,
personal?
I don't know that it's personal.
That's
I don't know that this
personal.
person knew.
I
these
feel
per-
like that's
I don't-
personal.
I don't
Just
know.
with like the Mamie Thurman that we did, that was a personal killing too.
Man, that one's
I
crazy.
do agree with that one.
That one, well, she got stabbed and shot and
She was
all
just
kinds of things.
But I
mutilated.
100% believe that was she was doing somebody's husband, and
Oh.
that was
Political.
Oh,
That was all political.
she was doing 16 other people's
that's
Yeah.
exactly right. And
But-
then women,
Yeah, even by the 30 standards, like pretty crazy.
pretty crazy.
But at the same time, rest in peace because she
Well,
didn't.
sure.
Yeah, of course, I don't deserve murder.
It doesn't matter if she was doing 25.
Jezebel.
Oh, just
Shut up.
she's a Jezebel. We
Mama,
went to
she's
the ice
Jezebel.
cream shop.
Oh my God.
We went to the ice cream shop in her blue polka dotted dress.
So I'm leaving you two. I'll be outside in the car waiting.
She loved when we covered the Ed Gein story, and every time I'd come up with like one of his quotes, I would talk in Ed Gein's voice. She was like, "Stop!"
I hated
Just
the
stop.
voice.
It was awful.
As soon as I heard it, I turned it off. I'm
Oh,
not
it's
even
hard to
kidding.
watch.
And I'm a Charlie Hunnam fan. Like, I would marry Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, I
like I
would.
love this dude.
Yeah, I think we.
I
would.
was such a Sons of Anarchy fan.
Yes.
Like
Jax.
Pacific Rim is a killer, one of the best action movies ever exist. I hated Ed Gein. I just did. I just was like, I can't do this, and I turned it off. But plus, they glorify it. It's just it's not cool. I've talked about it a few times.
Okay, we should have got here and done several podcasts. There's so much we could talk about.
But, well, y'all are.
I mean, I'm just saying, like they did glorify him. Why did Ron Murphy do that? And at the end of that, did you watch it where they tried to make you feel bad for
I
him?
told
That's
her
really
when we
dumb.
were doing I said, listen, I said, I promise you, she hadn't finished it yet. I said, when you finish it, you're going to be so mad.
It took me
Because I said Ron Murphy is trying to get you to feel sympathy
oh,
and feel something for Ed Gein.
Yeah, the only one that you could have made an argument for is the Menendez brothers, not
We've covered that too.
not Ed Gein and not the zombie head driller.
Dahmer.
Yeah, Dahmer. I just got depressed watching it. Like I'm done with it. Like I like Ryan Murphy. I think he done that movie, the Onion Glass or something, Glass Onion. I can't remember what it's
I
called.
have
It's some
it on my
kind of.
lip, so if you're on video and watching me,
We are.
mind- okay.
She's
look,
picking her
look,
nose.
Mind yourself. If you're on the, what am I looking at? Leave me alone.
She's
I got
like, what
something
am I
on my
looking
lip.
at?
So I did not know that Ron Murphy did the Glass Onion Knives Out movies.
Yeah,
I
They're great. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
Well,
it's-
I'm not a TV watcher.
It is a fun movie. You wouldn't like it. There's not a whole lot of like
Death and
sad
destruction.
despair. Yeah.
It's a fun movie. You would
Yeah.
like
Why
it.
would you
It's
even
like a
watch
whodunit,
that?
though. It's a fun whodunit.
It's like
It's a done it.
2020 version of Clue.
Yes.
Okay, I
That's
like
exactly what I was
Clue.
going to
Yeah.
say.
I just need to hear the story. Go on.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I heard about that they were shot,
Mhm.
initially my first reaction was, okay, this has been somebody in the woods. They've shot them long range with a rifle. I didn't know that they were shot close range. Had no idea. So close that their skin had been charred by the blast.
See, that's personal, Alisa. That is a personal shooting. You don't shoot somebody in the head and face like that if you do not know who they are.
I don't know, but if somebody's after me, I could shoot somebody in the face and it not be personal.
You think
Somebody
those
breaking into
girls-
my home?
You think those girls?
I'm just saying.
No, ma'am. No, that's a
Ma'am, I'm
hard
just
no.
saying.
That's
Somebody
a
breaking
hard
into my home.
no.
It ain't personal.
Just go.
Just go.
Just go.
Just go.
Makes sense.
Drink
Just
your
go.
wine. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's right. Thanks, JD.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Sorry.
Hold on. Let me
Yep.
pour me a big glass of water.
Yeah. We started the podcast like, I'm Samantha and I'm a wineaholic.
I'm a wino.
And today is a 0% alcohol Aquafina. It's very refreshing. It tastes like nothing.
I have a
Tastes
bloom,
like nothing.
bloom strawberry watermelon. Thank you.
So the organizer of the gathering had offered to print the girls' pictures in their daily newsletter in hopes that someone could identify them. Now, one of Nancy's sisters, Kathy, had made plans to meet her at the gathering, and she really didn't think anything of it when she didn't meet up with Nancy. She just assumed she was out having a good time, enjoying the gathering. It wasn't until one of the flyers was passed around that Kathy, one of her friends that was with her, mentioned that one of the girls looked a lot like Nancy. When she told her friend that, she was like, oh, no. She was like, look, like he showed me this. It looks like Nancy. He was like, oh, no, they were Indian girls. It's not your sister.
Mhm.
So Kathy left the gathering without seeing Nancy. And when it was over, she goes back home to New York. Days after arriving back home, she still hadn't heard a word from Nancy. It would be Kathy's friend that would notice the post-mortem photos that was printed in the Pocahontas Times that he had snatched in Pocahontas County on his way back home. And he realized that the more that he looked at it, that it was indeed Kathy's sister. So he takes it back out. He was like, Kathy, I really think like this is your sister.
Mhm.
So Kathy comes back to West Virginia and she identifies the body. She said it really didn't look like her sister laying there on that cold slab. She said, but I recognized the woven bracelet that she had made her that she was wearing. She was
course
like, I
it didn't
made
look
her,
like her
I
sister.
made her that bracelet.
That wasn't her sister laying there.
So she said it was the bracelet that she had given.
Yeah, that's such
That
a
she'd
that's,
given her.
That's it's not like you know how I am. When
Yeah.
I think of stuff like
Yeah.
that because it's not them. They're
No,
gone.
it's not. Yeah, it's
not.
just
So
their
of
body.
course they don't look the same.
No, their soul is gone.
Yeah.
The morning after the shootings, the search of the third girl that was known to be with Nancy and Vicky began. Now, the Pocahontas Times printed, it seems now that a third girl may be involved. Liz, who was the third rainbow girl. Now, they checked Briary Knob where the two girls were found, thinking there had to be another set of remains.
Mhm.
So they found the two. Where's the third? Maybe she's further out in the woods. Maybe she's held hostage.
Mhm.
A week later, the police was sitting in the police station and the phone rings. Hi, my name is Elizabeth Jondro and I'm alive. So they find out that the third girl that was with them
Mhm.
was alive.
Okay.
Now, Liz's side of the story says that she had left with Vicky and Nancy
Mhm.
and she'd headed out to West Virginia. On their way, they realized they were really way ahead of schedule.
Mhm.
So they were like, let's stop at Sullivan's Island in South Carolina and visit the beach. Let's spend a couple days at the beach.
Absolutely.
That's such a hippie thing to do. It's
No,
perfect.
Oh, it's a
That's
West
so
Virginia
fun.
West
thing,
Virginia
too.
Let's
thing
go
to
to the
do.
beach.
Let's go to Myrtle Beach, hun.
Let's go to Dirty Myrtle.
Dirty Myrtle.
Dirty Myrtle.
Dirty Myrtle. Now, after 2 days, Liz had a feeling the night before it was just uneasy. Like she just felt really uneasy about this trip.
Mhm.
The night before she left the next day, she had called home and found out that her dad was getting remarried that same week.
Mhm.
And so she told Nancy and Vicky that hey, I'm peace. I'm gonna go watch my dad get married.
Okay.
So she leaves. At this point, she leaves the girls, and that's why she was not a
lucky
victim. And I'm sure she has a lot of that.
I got a picture of her here.
Mm-hmm.
Liz.
Oh, Liz, you look beautiful in green.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful color.
Did you read The Third Rainbow Girl, the book?
The book, yes.
Okay, the third. Okay, I was just making sure.
The Third Rainbow Girl.
By Emma Copley Eisenberg.
Yes.
So that is the third rainbow girl right
yes,
there.
Yeah,
she
that's
is
the
the
third.
third Rainbow Girl.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's why they call it, they were like, oh, there was 3 of them together. Where's the third?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were all, hitchhiking together. And then she had, number one, she'd felt really easy. She had that gut feeling. And we tell everybody, when you feel that in your gut, the good Lord put it in your body for something. It's like your mama instincts. When you know, you know.
Get away. Get away.
Right.
But yeah, she ended up.
I almost got Emma on the show, but too far of a travel.
Oh, wow.
You almost got her on the show?
The author.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That'd have been super
I would have
cool.
Liz too, if you hear this, Liz. But
yeah, Liz.
But yeah, you know who is coming? Is Steve Murphy, who caught the drug kingpin. They based the Netflix show Narcos on him. Yeah.
That's cool.
Hang on. Pablo Escobar. Yeah, he helped catch.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm so sorry to keep squirreling on you.
No, I
This is
really
great.
I mean,
you're good.
I'm good with this.
We are so good with this. Yeah. So, anyways, she left Nancy and Vicky, and she went home.
Mm-hmm.
She had no idea what had happened to her friends after that. Now, you can't help but think if she would have went on, would she have been the third fatality?
Sure.
I mean,
why would they have not? I mean, whoever it was, of course they would have killed her, right? Sure.
Yeah.
2, why not 3?
Right.
Okay.
It sounds awful.
So, at the end of deer season in 1980, hunters would find Nancy and Vicky's backpack under a laurel bush near Hyco, West Virginia. Now, that's about 60 miles west of Briery Knob. There was nothing missing in there, so that kind of ruled out a robbery.
Mm-hmm. It was
They
personal.
ruled that out being a sexual crime that night. So why had they been shot?
Because it was personal. That's like the 10th time I've said it. Just accept what I'm saying.
Do you hear something?
And let it happen. It was personal.
Do you hear something?
I mean, all murder is personal to me.
You think so?
I would think so. Unless you hit someone with a car
No,
accidentally.
I don't think all.
Which that's not murder, but
I don't think all murder's personal.
it's like manslaughter. But yeah, I don't know. I
People
think
go out and kill just random, like.
well, other than self-defense, but that's not murder.
No. I'm not talking about that. But there's people out that they just target people. Just it doesn't like, oh, okay, you're a woman in your 20s, you have, blonde hair
or brown hair,
and I had issues with my mother. So
Yeah, you
I
look
look
like my
like a
mother.
serial killer type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that
what
is
you're talking
kind of
about. Okay.
what we do,
Got it.
ish.
We
We don't
associate,
serial
like, within
kill, but
Yeah, that makes sense. Like someone who has, mommy problems.
yeah.
Who was it?
Takes it out
Jeffrey
on
Dahmer, like the light brown hair or
Mhm,
whatever.
mhm.
Like you have a type.
Yeah, and
Usually.
his was I wonder what's a power drill that he used.
Oh God, I don't know. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, it's just awful.
Oh, ew.
Dark humor. I'm sorry.
What was the? I don't. What is
Just like-
the power drill for?
He drilled in people's heads and tried to make them zombies.
Yeah, pouring acid.
Tried to
in their
give them
brains.
like
No, he
lobotomies
didn't. No,
with a
he
power
Yes.
drill.
I
poured
thought he
acid
just
in their
killed people
brains.
and ate them.
Oh, he done that too.
He done that, but he poured acid
But
in
at
their
the
brains.
at first, he would drug, and then he would take a power drill
Mhm.
and try to give him a lobotomy
Yes.
to make a zombie sex slave.
Yes.
But then that morphed into other
Other
things. Till eventually he had all those
adventures.
bodies in vats and
Did you? I mean, have you read that? Did you look this up?
We'll
Oh, yeah,
cover
it's-
this story. You need to know this
It's
one.
not this. I'm
It's
just
a
wondering
lot.
what kind of people are you two that you all would actually be like, you know what? I'm gonna look up and see in details what Jeffrey Dahmer did.
I agree.
Yeah,
My
where-
Google is very sus.
Oh, 100%. I am on the FBI's watch list right
Yeah.
now.
They're like, yeah,
For sure.
watch
I worry-
Elise.
I've always been worried about you, but now my new friend JD, I'm also worried about you now.
Well, it's good to know these things because I'm a bleeding, people call me a bleeding heart, but also I'm not.
I'm not.
So,
You're like,
you know, you got to know the depravity that people are capable of, but also give them, you know.
I feel
food.
like if I can prepare myself, that nothing will surprise me anymore.
Right.
You know what I
No,
mean?
I think you've got to prepare yourself for the wonderful things that people are capable of because it's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
It is
Here
amazing.
we go.
Well, in
Bubble.
West Virginia, too, we've been very lucky. We've had very few serial killers.
Man, we do have a good. I mean, our people are for the best. I love me some West Virginia people.
As far as like violence goes, West Virginia's been very lucky, thankfully.
Mhm.
But
For sure.
We're never going to get through any of. Just go.
Just go.
oh, we're doing 2 cases instead of 3. We'll have to save the third one. But
There we
this
go.
is amazing because we'll be here for 4 hours and then I got a dinner I got to go to. But this is so much fun. I hope y'all come back already.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah, go right
We
ahead.
had fun.
Well, if we're doing only 2 stories, then 100% can she do the other one?
Sure.
Okay, and then I'll bring that. Please, Alisa, I love that story so much.
Okay.
It's up to y'all. I don't want to. I
Okay.
don't want to interrupt their flow. It's such a
Okay.
good thing. going.
Whatever.
Okay, I love you so much.
I love you.
I know you do.
Friday, July of 1982, around 9 p.m., the phone rang at the Durans' home. Howard, the dad, answered it. The caller said he was really sorry about his daughter and that he had gone to school with some of the detectives that he, was working the case.
Mhm.
And he basically said, they're dumb. They're dumb. He suggested to get the FBI involved. Now, Howard asked the man's name, and the caller replied, "I'm not the murderer," and hung up. That seems sus to me.
Mhm. Yeah.
Howard called the police. They tapped his phone just in case this mysterious man would call back. And guess what?
He did.
He did.
Of course, he did.
His name was Jacob Beard.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get into the suspects and some of the arrests.
Mm-hmm.
First, I want to say that there was a total of, I think, 7 suspects. And this is where it gets a little squirrely because we can't really find the truth to this case. It's more of a he said, she said.
Mhm.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jacob, and then I'm just going to tell you little snippets about how the other players kind of came into it.
Okay.
Jacob Beard was he was a local, and he was raised in Pocahontas County. He came from a family of farmers. He later would travel a bit before coming back home and settling down and marrying a gal named Linda. They would have 2 children. Now, Jacob drank a lot, not like Watch for Deer podcast drinking, but like a lot.
Yeah.
A county official said when he was sober, he was an amazing guy. When he was sniffing gas or smoking pot, he was meaner than hell. Beard was brought in for questioning, and officers checked his alibi.
I'm
Ossifers.
sorry, Mr. Ossifer.
We've not been drinking. They checked into his alibi, and turns out he had a mistress, and that the relationship ended after Patricia, who was the mistress,
Mhm.
had found out that he'd been questioned about the murders.
Okay.
She also reported him for animal abuse after she kept declining his offer to come see her. Now, I don't know about you, but if you can harm an animal, a
Mhm.
domesticated animal, then you can kill a person.
He would.
Oh,
like-
you're a scumbag. Yeah.
Oh, he would she'd be like, "No, I'm not going out with you. I don't want to see you." And then he'd like be mean to a dog over it.
Kill
Or-
an animal.
What? Well, okay.
I'd be like, yeah, we're not vibing. No one was prosecuted for
problem.
Vicky and Nancy's murders for 13 years.
Mhm.
Eventually, 7. There was 9 local people were arrested and charged with crimes connected to the killings.
Mhm.
3 more were named as suspects by law enforcement. 2 of them confessed, 4 accused another in sworn statements or a testimony. All of this and more were reported in great detail by the local paper, the Pocahontas Times. Each Thursday morning, they come out with a new paper, and they had an update on this story. The accused were all men who made their living by working the land, whether it was farming, hauling timber, cutting locust posts, or baling hay. Now, in 1993, the state of West Virginia chose to pursue a trial against one man only, and that was a local farmer named Jacob Beard, who they deemed the trigger man. So at this point, they're very convinced that Beard was the one that pulled the trigger.
Okay.
He was convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. The state's case rested on the word of 2 of the 9 men. Both offered immunity in exchange for their testimony. I want to say, too, that there was a lot of harassment when questioning all of these men, so keep that in your mind, too.
Harassment by the law enforcement?
By the law enforcement.
So the main evidence was
He said, she said. Yeah. That's all the evidence that they had to charge Jacob Beard was what somebody said.
Right.
There was never DNA evidence. There was never any witnesses.
Okay.
There wasn't any witnesses really because you had these 7 to 9 men who was like, well, I seen him, and him.
Did he have an alibi?
Jacob had an alibi. So they said that Jacob was with his wife at a school board meeting.
Okay.
Some people said that he was drunk and kind of incoherent. He was being belligerent. Others said that they didn't see any drunkenness when he was there.
Who cares? I mean, if it's his alibi, it wouldn't even matter if he was drunk, high, whatever. He was there.
Yeah. 3 men prosecuted. The witness testified had picked up Vicky and Nancy hitchhiking and then drove them to the woods where the other men had joined the party. Mm-hmm. The men drank and smoked weed, and the prosecution's theory continued that they tried to rape Vicky and Nancy. When the women struggled too much and threatened to go to the police, Beard was said to have shot them.
Okay, but was there evidence of an assault? I'm just saying.
There was no sexual assault.
Okay.
One of the witnesses had less than a 3rd grade education, and the other said he'd repressed his memories after the murders for many years, but he later recovered them. Both witnesses were physically assaulted by the West Virginia State Police officers on this case. Now, in 1984, a man named Joseph Paul Franklin, who was already incarcerated in a federal prison in Illinois for a series of murders that he had committed throughout the late 70s and early 80s, told an investigator that he had shot and killed 2 women in the woods of West Virginia. Now, Franklin tended to make claims that he would later disavow, and he'd been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Law enforcement deemed his confession less than platinum, and the judge in Beard's case agreed that in 1996, after learning that Beard was doing what Franklin felt to be his time, Franklin became more insistent, claiming the responsibility for Vicky and Nancy's death. Mm-hmm. With Franklin's cooperation, Beard was granted a new trial in 1999 and found not guilty in 2000.
Yep, and then he was convicted 12 years after the murder.
Oh, yeah.
Correct. And then it says here that Franklin was actually a racist serial killer.
Yes, and one of the theories with that is Franklin had picked them up. They were hitchhiking. And they got on the conversation about interracial relationships. And one of the girls, she's like, well, I've dated, a black man before. And the other was like, well, I haven't, but I wouldn't be opposed to. Like, it's not, it's no big deal to them.
Sure.
And that's why he turned and he shot the girls.
Well, this also says that the Franklin guy had committed 18 other murders. Mm-hmm. So when you were saying that, I can't imagine what my face looks like because I forgot about video, but I'm sitting here reading this like this.
Well,
I'm literally like.
There's been several books up, and I was reading a synopsis here for Life Without Mercy, Jake Beard, Joseph Paul Franklin, and the Rainbow Murders. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of going on that side of the story. How the third Rainbow Girl is kind of Liz's perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other, I'm just going to name them. You had Jacob Beard. You had Richie Fowler. He was one of the men's. He was one of the men's who was indicted.
It's plural. Why not?
Men's. The men's were indicted. Fowler was never tried. Charges against him and the other co-defendants were dismissed. You had Gerald Brown. He was also indicted in 1992. Now, a witness reported seeing Fowler's van at Brown's residence on the evening of the murders. Brown, Fowler, and Beard were all said to have been together at that time. Mm-hmm. But like Fowler, Brown's charges were later dismissed without a trial. Our next guy was William Bill McCoy. He was also indicted. Testimony given the prosecution claimed McCoy was in the van that picked up the 2 women and cleaned the van afterwards that had bullet holes in it. Charges against McCoy were also dismissed. Arnold Arnie Cutlip was also indicted. He was held briefly for a related alleged incident involving a corn chopper disposal, though that case was determined to have no body discovered and is considered by some to have been fabricated. Have you heard that part?
I forgot it.
Okay, so they were thinking that this particular body that they claimed had run through the corn chopper was the third rainbow girl. So they went and they tested the chopper for, DNA evidence. There was no human tissue or anything found.
So nobody got put
So
in the
nobody
chopper.
got put in the corn chopper.
Handing out indictments like Tudor's biscuits.
That's right.
This is, it's like my thing. If you're getting life or murder or life or death sentence, you got to have more.
You
than
have to have
people just
concrete
saying,
evidence.
they
yes.
did it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
they had no evidence in this case. It's really sad.
Well, they've done things too, like I've seen on TV before, where they will have something happen in front of people and they don't know what's going to happen. And then they call them and they're like, okay, you're a witness to this. Describe the car. Describe what the guy looked like. Describe,
Yeah.
And they can't. And they will say that they were 100% sure, 100% sure the guy was driving a blue Chevette. And it would be like a red Volkswagen or something.
Yeah.
You can't go on eyewitness account at all.
And this case, that's the sole thing they went on was testimonies.
Yeah. Try to remember what you ate for breakfast last Thursday.
Yeah,
Think
I don't.
about
Yeah,
it.
no.
I don't remember.
And this was years after the incident even happened.
Now, granted, that would definitely be a core memory. If you
that would stick
if
out.
you've seen it, you would remember that.
Yeah, but I also think that your memories, they play tricks on you, and you do start to manipulate your mind.
Yeah,
a
what
little
you
bit, and you
remember.
start to remember. You start to remember. You start to remember things that maybe that didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can. Yeah, that's
mine's crazy.
Sure.
Oh, there's a test.
It's crazy.
There's a scientific test they did about this. I'm gonna look it up while you're talking. But
so the next guy was Winters Pee Wee Walton. He was one of the original 7. Now he was granted immunity in exchange for his testimony against Beard and the others. Walton later alleged police had physically threatened him in the interrogation to secure his cooperation. And from what I've read is Pee Wee was also he was mentally that of a third grader. Like he wasn't well educated. Johnny Lewis was the 7th man originally charged. Like Walton, Lewis was granted immunity and became a cooperating witness. He gave statements that implicated Beard as the shooter, but then recanted them multiple times. And honestly, as of today, we still don't know who killed the girls.
Maybe somebody knows who killed them.
Yeah.
Somebody
well,
knows who
if
killed them.
you're placing like if you're going all in on red or black, if you're putting the chips in the middle, you would probably say Franklin.
And that's who I would throw my chips
But
on.
you can't really. It's the same thing. It's like there's been so much mud thrown in the case.
It's so
how do you even?
It's so tainted.
Yeah.
I don't think at this point that we can get an actual conviction. We can just say, hey, this is who we think it is. And that's all you get.
I don't, unless they find something. I mean, is Franklin dead? Is he still in jail?
Let's see
I don't
here.
think he's dead.
Okay, so maybe like if he left like some kind of deathbed.
Deathbed.
My Lord. Deathbed confession.
Remember?
No. Ooh, Lord, that is a creepy man.
He died in November 20th of 2013.
Yeah, he's not. You're never going to find out who did it. My money's on old Joseph Franklin. There.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. No, he's dead. I'm good.
I'm good. She
It's on
said
Franklin.
He's dead.
He's dead. I'm on Franklin.
He died let's see, I don't know if that's where he died, Bon Terre, Missouri. I don't know.
I'd say Bon Terre.
Bon Terre.
That's Bon Terre.
I like Bon Terre.
Yeah.
That's that Bon Terre.
That's Bon Terry.
Yeah, Bon
That's
Terre.
Bon Terry, Missouri.
That's perfect. Well, how depressing.
It was such a sad. I mean,
Hey, it was my pleasure to bring y'all down.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
This
welcome.
next one's
That one, well, I've gotten so many messages about that one, but believe it or not, there's a lot of people who don't know about it.
I didn't
know about it until we were looking for some stories to do. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, we're Watch for Your podcast from West Virginia, and we
Mhm.
like to do local stuff. But we also cover stuff, worldwide.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we do. I like to. I mean, we love our
We like to
Appalachian
skip.
roots,
Absolutely.
but we just like really a good story too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about 95% in the hills
Yeah. Yeah.
is usually what I do. But
Well, we're
Yeah.
going to take you out of the hills.
we are.
Okay.
I'm down.
We are
You're-
taking
Where are we
you out of
going?
it. We are going.
I'm
Do you
scared.
remember where we're going?
You should be scared.
You should be scared.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm the investigator. You listen. I'm sure you did a great job, dude. Everybody tried hard, wanted to find the murderer.
Absolutely.
But, it is what it is. There's a lot of mud with this. And I'd love to have you on the show if you want to come on. Tell me
It's-
about your
It's
experience.
a hard case.
Yeah. Yeah. He did. This guy's done some interviews, but he told me no. But I'd love to talk to him. I don't.
He totally should.
I'm definitely the novice with it, but at the same time, what I'm looking at is there's more indictments than you can shake a stick at, as
Yeah.
you say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just very sad.
It
Very
is sad. It's so sad.
But
that
also,
testimonies.
innocent people most likely spent time in prison. Now, do they
Yeah.
think he's innocent? I don't know. But yeah, I hate that's not just as devastating as the murder, but it's so sad when innocent people are thrown behind bars who had nothing to do.
Nothing.
I don't know. I think that may be okay. So hear me out. Let's go this way with it.
Sure.
And you may not agree with me at all. And I may be just talking out of my, how we say in West Virginia, I may just be talking out of my here, but let's
Right.
just go with this. I think that almost being in prison, knowing that you're innocent would be worse than being murdered. But let me hear you out why. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Let's go.
they're both tragic. The thing with, I guess it's multifaceted with that. For
Mhm.
one, you have an innocent person in prison. Two, or jail or wherever. And two, you have a family that doesn't receive.
I was talking about the person.
Sure, no, yeah. Well, I'm saying like levels of suckness.
Yeah.
You have the family that doesn't truly have justice in the case.
Sure.
In fact, they have
Yeah.
quite the opposite. They have the false answer.
Oh, they have an injustice. It's terrible.
Yeah, and then, they got this guy in prison, their whole life. But at the same time, like, this person is not on this earth anymore. Now, granted, everyone has different beliefs.
Mhm.
If you're
Yeah.
religious, that's if the person's religious when they die, that's great. They believe they're going to heaven, but at the same time, you want them to still be here.
Sure.
But the silver
Yeah.
lining is, hopefully, they'll be in the great beyond.
Right. And I think that's the way
but-
I was looking at it too. Like it was
Sure.
over with, they're in heaven. If that's
Yeah.
where they were going, they're in heaven.
Sure, and that would be great. But if the person was, let's just say they were atheists, or if they were agnostic or
Mhm.
whatever, I mean, odds are they'll either be burning in hell or just not existing.
Right.
Yeah, just
So,
Yeah.
Or in purgatory or whatever
Right.
you believe, or turning into a worm or some random cat, like
Yeah.
Buddhism type
Maybe.
reincarnation.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyways, I want a
Uh-huh.
Buddhist on, by the way. Holler at me. But but yeah, I mean, it's an interesting conversation and just overall depressing.
I think that if you were in jail for, something that you didn't commit, knowing you're innocent, the people that you love are now questioning whether you did it or not, because if you are found guilty, we believe in the
mean,
justice
all-
system that you
yeah.
are guilty.
Yeah.
And then you just sit there for the rest of your life in jail, knowing that life is happening without you. I would think death would be better.
There's
Right?
it'd be hard.
I mean, that would be horrible.
Our
Yeah.
system, if there's a flaw, and this, if this is hypocritical, whatever, I try not to do this, but we tend to convict people before they're convicted.
Oh, sure. People
we
are convicted.
absolutely.
You absolutely are not trying to prove somebody guilty. They need to prove their innocence.
Yeah.
The moment it happens, all of these people, and I do it,
Fingers
everybody
point,
does it.
it's like you did
they're
it.
guilty. You have
Sure.
to prove your innocence.
Sure. And I believe that way
Uh-huh.
unless.
Mhm.
So I covered the Natalie Cochran trial. And if I start diving into something to where I firmly believe without a shadow of a doubt
Mm-hmm.
that this person did this,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, is that right? Is that hypocritical for me to say that you shouldn't? Like, is that how other false convictions happened?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the West Memphis 3.
Yes, that's awful. That's so awful.
That one.
It's very sad. So
it is super sad.
It's an interesting question. I try to do better though, but sometimes I get so upset over myths, truths. That one was over insulin, and I was like, I'm in. Tag me in. This is BS.
Yeah.
But anyway, but it's interesting. So yeah. Carry on.
Yeah.
Next, money and politics.
Hey,
Your
you
thoughts?
ready?
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, no, you're. This is.
I know. I got it.
This is one I begged you to do.
What do we set this one up?
We did this one on our third episode.
The sound is terrible.
The sound is horrible because we started out using just lapel mics, and it's awful. But the story's fun.
It's a good. I mean, it's just a good old story.
So we are going to Cuyahoga, Indiana, also known as Eugene Township.
Okay.
As of the 2020 census, its population was 1,714 people, which was actually down from 2,025 in 2010. Now, it only contained about 855 housing units in this little town. This town sits on the western border of Indiana and Illinois. It has it's a very, very small unincorporated town. Inside this town, a seemingly normal old house used to sit. The Willow's Weep House at 5173 North Elm Tree Road, Cuyahoga, Indiana.
How do you spell that? I'm having the worst time.
What, Willow's?
Cuyahoga.
You don't think he knows how to spell Willow?
I can spell Willow. Cuyahoga's the one. Cayuga?
Cayuga.
Is that Cayuga?
Cayuga.
Okay. Are you saying Cuyahoga or Cayuga?
Cayuga.
All right.
Cayuga, Indiana.
Okay, perfect.
Cayuga.
I'm there.
Like one of them.
It's on the
Willow.
Willow, JD.
Heck yeah. This looks like Welch. I like it.
But it's a cute little town, just an old, just one of those nostalgic towns.
Got Sam's Pub.
Sam's Pub.
I like it.
So this town holds what has the reputation of being the most haunted house in America.
Ooh.
So the willow tree that actually sits outside of the home is how it got its name. The willow weeps. So it was actually, that tree was planted in, they think, 1967. And there have been many, many, many deaths at the home. But this house was actually built in 1890, and it wasn't really that uncommon for people to die in their homes.
Are you going to describe what it looks like?
Huh?
Are you going to describe?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because I just I can picture it in my head. And when you first started talking about it, how I was like, that doesn't even make any sense.
That don't make sense.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, we'll have to pause and
is this the house?
You have to tell.
Yeah, but you need an overview. You
look at it from like a drone, from like a drone perspective.
Right there. See it?
Right there.
There.
I'm going to miss these accents when y'all
right there.
All right.
So
here we go. I got it.
This house.
Hold on. Don't even say it. What's it look like, JD?
It looks like a cross.
What? Upside down
cross. That's the devil.
You.
But if you go on the other way, Samantha, it's a right side up cross.
Yeah, but you know good and well the way that it's supposed to be pointed. Everything pointed like to the east and the west has some kind of symbol in it.
And we're going to go over why this house was built the way it was.
Demons.
And what makes it so scurry.
It's demons.
Scurry.
It makes it real scurry.
Okay, got it.
So, it wasn't uncommon for people back in the 1800s to die in their home, and there wasn't a lot of hospitals around. You had, granny witches that come and, treated for pneumonia or whatever. But anyway, this house has seen a lot of deaths.
Ain't dying in your home uncommon? I mean, common now?
I swear I was getting ready to say the same thing.
Really?
Like you die, your cats eat you, world lives on.
I mean, I don't feel like it's that common anymore. Although
to die in your home?
People want to go home to die.
Well, yeah.
Just go.
Where are you going to die?
I mean, I hope I die with like morphine running through my veins so I don't feel nothing.
Hospice at home, correct?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't want to pick that apart. I'm just curious, like people are just, all right, it's normal just to go to Walmart and fall out.
More,
you know what I mean? Like,
oh God, he died in the Dollar General.
yeah, I mean, that's not a normal thing we
I
hear.
walked in, he was laying in a tater chip aisle.
Yeah. We lost Floyd at Tudor's.
Oh God, she spilled her gravy. It's everywhere.
It's bound to happen.
There's gravy all over the place.
These
people.
are tater rounds still hot.
He ordered
Savage
two.
them.
He ordered 2 sides of bacon for like 20 years. It's bound to happen.
Oh shoot.
He's making bets. Had a bingo board and everything. All right.
Okay, so
That's so funny. He dropped in the Walmart.
Okay.
oh gosh.
Now there's
Okay.
predators at Walmart. That's pretty regularly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I
good.
mean, we do. Yes.
What?
What?
Like
Predators.
you'll run across a Facebook post. It's like, this guy was following me in Walmart and he scared me and my daughter and I told him to
I
get
actually
away.
had that
Oh.
happen
I said,
when I
"Get,
was
boy."
a kid.
You believe a lot of that. I don't
I
know.
had
believe-
that happen when
I
I,
mean,
was
I
a
believe
kid.
some of
I
it.
believe
legit.
most of it.
I
You
think
believe
most of it. There's
Yeah.
so many rotten people.
Oh, I believe there's rotten people out there. I just also know our West Virginia women.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't call and say there's somebody following me. Be like, you better back up.
Well, I'd say podcasts
Yeah.
like Morbid are responsible for like women walking to the car with their keys in their knuckles.
Yeah.
Like I would say
I
that's
agree.
a high cause of the. I would say what you listen to regularly, you tend to think like, oh, this is normal. Like murder's still not normal,
No,
but it's
Right.
good to be prepared.
I think the Second Amendment is the reason that I
Oh,
walk to the car
absolutely.
perfectly fine.
Lord, yeah.
Yeah,
Second
perfectly
Amendment,
fine.
way better than a key.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Like, we got to be done with this medical marijuana stuff.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like, let them have firearms.
Oh wait.
But
Anyways,
anyway,
go ahead. Do you see how I'm going to backtrack here? And on the video, do you see how the house is like this?
Satan.
It's Satan. But when she was describing this to me, she didn't show me a picture of
I
it
didn't
when we
'cause
first did this.
I didn't.
And she kept telling me that it was an upside down cross.
in the shape of an upside down cross.
house. And I was thinking, okay, do you see like it's against the land? It's a
Take an
house.
actual cross and stick it in the ground
Yeah.
upside down.
I thought when she was describing this
Was
to
it
me,
like
and
a lighthouse?
I couldn't wrap my mind around somebody building a humongous upside down cross.
She thought it went like this,
That's really.
like an actual,
I'm so glad.
like you stabbed a cross into
I'm so
the ground.
glad you're teaching our kids
I'm trying.
because that's an
Listen,
imagination. No,
that's
I like
exactly
it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have known if you wouldn't have told me about it. Like, I
Yeah.
should have let her describe it to me and seen how I would have pictured it.
Well,
because-
that's true.
was
Because I
really
Because I
good.
looked right at it and was like, "Oh, Ariel, okay."
Yeah,
Looks like
I mean,
an upside
I
down
know.
cross.
She was imagining like you take a crucifix and you stab it in the ground upside down, and that's.
I was like, how many floors?
I mean, that's a
are-
pretty
She's
metal
like, how many
house.
floors is in this house?
I kind of want that house. Yeah, it's like 28 floors. You walk up, like, all right.
It's a 5x4.
Yeah, you got a 5x4. And you got like prison cells going up.
Yeah. Concrete.
It's like Judy, you've been acting up. You better get in the 17th floor.
You got the communal kitchen.
17.
I'm tired of this. Now 13 will be the floor
You
we're
better get in
seeing
there and
Judy.
fry them eggs.
Yeah.
It's going to take you 10
Sloppy,
floors to get
runny
to
eggs.
Not them slimy, sloppy
Slimy,
eggs.
sloppy eggs.
Oh, Jesse.
I took I took a butcher knife. I held it to her throat. Or
Yeah,
her,
nice
to her
and
neck.
Woman, you better
Okay,
not fix
that's-
me no slimy, sloppy eggs.
Yeah, that's
It's a part of West Virginia we're not proud about.
I'm proud.
I'm proud too, Alisa. You know what? You can get chastised
Here's
for
the
that.
thing.
Don't bleep that out. Let Boone
Don't
County.
bleep that out.
Let Boone County come for
Hey,
you.
I got friends from Boone County.
Sure. No, here's
Yeah, sure. Mhm.
Listen, just like, I mean, well, there's a couple people in Wayne County that we don't need to talk about.
Oh my God.
here's the thing. He can dance.
He can dance.
Jessica,
sure he
yeah,
can.
you
Yes,
like
he
the
can.
floor up, son. I've been trying to have him on the show too. I have no clue where he's at now. I've heard
The
rumors, but
man.
I don't want to dox him. But I've heard where he's at, but I'm not going to say. But
The
Yeah.
man drinks straight gasoline, probably something like that. Allegedly,
He
Couldn't
probably
you
doesn't
dance
know
if
where
you were
he's
trying
at.
to get that out of your system.
he's kind of like the hillbilly Ozzy Osbourne. Think about it.
Don't you do
I mean,
Aussie like that?
Kinda, but I mean, he snorted fire ants.
Yeah,
Come
he
on.
did. He did.
Like-
Never mind. I don't know why I was holding
He's-
Aussie to such a high standard.
But I'm saying like kind of a medical marvel.
Mhm.
Not
Oh,
that
sure.
not that everything they've done is obviously good. It's not. But at the same time,
How are you still alive?
Sure, yeah. Very charismatic, and he used the tools he had to do certain things. You know, say what you want about the family and what they do and this and that, whatever. I mean, I try not to judge
Listen,
people.
we ain't judging.
No.
You live your life.
Lord, yeah.
YOLO.
Yeah, and they
Oh,
seem
YOLO.
like they really love each other. And that's
Oh,
kind of
they
what
are
I look at is like They can stand each other,
Yeah.
so there's some relatability there.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
they probably do love each other until they don't.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, and then they fist fight and then
No, they
set each other's car on fire, probably.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, shout out Jessica. I had to give a backstory on why we talked about butcher knives. So anyway, Satan House, Willow's
Yes.
Weep.
Mhm.
Tell me
Yes.
about it.
Okay. So not only was this house super old, its appearance.
Keep on going, you're fine.
Hello.
You're fine.
Its appearance is also quite unsettling, as we can see. It sat at the crossroads facing east, and you wouldn't think anything of that, would you?
I mean, I would because I'm from
However,
Appalachia and I know what that means.
The house faces east. A lot of people
Mhm.
probably have no idea what that means. But let's talk about
sunsets.
why this is a problem. Crossroads in folklore and mythology. Crossroads are widely considered liminal spaces, meaning locations between the worlds, where the veil between physical and spirit realms is thin. This makes them sites where paranormal events and contact with supernatural entities such as ghosts, demons, fairies, witches
Poltergeist.
are more likely to occur.
Baptists.
Baptists.
No.
Yeah, Baptist.
That's it.
Casseroles. A Baptist would just leave casseroles around.
Yeah, they just leave casseroles and like chicken and dumplings.
And
just
chicken
get-
and dumplings.
Methodists or Baptists, best cooks.
Oh,
Mm,
Baptist.
Okay.
Baptist.
Baptist.
There's a lot of Methodists that would.
That's right.
Disagree.
Hard shell Baptist.
Yeah,
Right.
Baptist. I'm going with a casserole and a dumpling and a dump cake.
Nice.
I
Have you ever
like
had a
it.
dirt cake?
Yes.
I had one till I turned 9. Then things got dark. Yeah.
What they do
Oh.
to make
Yeah. My pancreas was like, I'm going home.
It's like, no,
Oh,
sorry, you
yeah.
can't have that.
and then I ate it anyway. I don't care.
okay.
But anyway, all right, go ahead.
So, various traditions speak of meeting powerful beings at crossroads. The Greek goddess of witchcraft, Hecate, was associated with a triple crossroad where people would leave offerings. Lingering at a crossroads is seen as potentially dangerous, as one might become trapped, paralyzed by the indecision, or fall victim to malevolent spirits.
That's not how you
I like
say
it.
it.
Malevolent.
I got
Thank you.
Hecate up here.
Hecate.
Look at her.
Hecate.
Chillin's got
She's
a rope in one
witchcraft.
hand.
Wait,
right.
hold on. I got something for you. Hecate. Hecka, yeah. Sorry. JD, I'm going to need you to laugh.
She's like, that was real funny.
I was trying to break it down.
Yeah.
No, that was great. That was
Thank
great.
you. Thank you. I'll be here all evening.
I
Thank
love
you, thank
this.
you.
We're going to have to start our own podcast. After
Oh,
this.
gosh. Historically, in some European traditions, criminals or people who unalived themselves were buried at crossroads.
Nope.
You can say suicide on the show.
And you
Okay.
can also say that word correctly.
I say bury.
No, it's not that. How do you
Buried.
say it? It's buried.
It's buried.
Mhm.
They were buried at crossroads to confuse their spirits and prevent them from returning to haunt the living.
Mm.
In some other interpretations, such as certain Germanic or Christian folk beliefs, facing or traveling east can be seen as moving away from God into exile, a place where one might more easily encounter the devil or other negative forces.
I thought it just meant sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
No. Not when you look
like
at
how
it like
you
folklore.
people in Appalachia, how they're supposed to be buried, like you believe your feet have to be at the east and all that
And
stuff.
your
No.
head at the west.
Tell me this. Why?
I mean, that's it.
That's the
they
whole
say
thing?
it's
That's it.
biblical.
Yeah,
They-
it's-
no, it's
Like Jesus didn't write that or nothing?
no. I mean, it's supposed to be
Yes.
biblical. Like I actually know people, like legit know people who have been chastised by their grandparents and great grandparents
Yeah.
for not burying someone properly.
Dude, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Why are people buried facing east? So
Like you have to. Like that's because I think it's because Jesus is going to rise in the east. Is that what it is?
I did not know there was a direction to the Savior. I didn't know that like it was all dependent
believe-
on.
now, It's been a while.
I thought
could be
directions
wrong.
were man-made.
No,
I mean, this is good to know. Okay,
I mean,
so
I
it
could
says
be wrong about this, but read about it because it's been a
sure.
while.
So it says, why are people buried facing east? Unveiling the symbolic significance. The practice of burying the deceased facing east is deeply rooted in various religious and cultural beliefs, primarily symbolizing anticipation of the rising sun and the hope of resurrection at the second coming or a new dawn. This orientation represents a connection to rebirth, renewal, and the divine.
Have you
presence.
and I'm not, this is not a slam towards you. at all because, I mean, we're Southern.
We're
where
very
from.
Southern.
So you've been here your whole life, right?
Oh, yeah.
How could you not know this? You're from West Virginia.
I am what's called the black sheep. Okay. And I didn't really pay attention a lot. And I always was thinking about, like, I get my grandpa's digital Bible and I would just type in cuss words to just see if there were cuss words. And I figured out pretty quickly, F dash dash dash, not in there.
No.
S dash dash dash, not in there.
No.
The A word means donkey.
Yes.
Donkey.
Yes.
And then there's a lot of dams.
And then there's the B word.
There's a B word. I'm sure I found it.
It's a female dog.
I mean, yeah, but I don't remember B word being in the Bible, but I'm sure I found it. Oh.
Isn't in the Bible.
Okay.
The Bible.
She said that. I didn't know. It's not, right?
No.
I didn't think it was. I mean, I'm sure that I searched for
Y'all's
it.
faces were great.
I'm sure I searched
Just
for
the
it.
reaction I was hoping.
Yeah, but that thing was like the Bible Google before it even, because it came in a little thing, and then you type on it, and you're like, I can find anything. But literally, I knew, in the Holy Trinity, I still don't necessarily understand. I had a Methodist preacher come in here. That's why I started this show, was to save my soul and to talk to people with different religions and figure out what I think.
Is it really?
I'm not really, but I mean, it's part of it.
You all such liars.
It's like a secondary mission. Like it's definitely important, but like, but yeah. No, I'm very green. Like I'm gonna have there's 2 people with American Islam that's gonna come in and tell me about that religion. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna try to find a Buddhist. I'm gonna try to find Catholic. I'm gonna try to find
my best friend's
Muslim.
a Catholic.
Okay, well,
I mean, she's not practicing though.
Well,
That kind of.
I need. So I'm trying to get people who teach it.
Oh, Michelle does not teach it.
Okay.
Not even
Catholic, from what I understand, is like you do what you want as long as you admit it.
And then you admit it.
Oh,
in
maybe
church
she
and
is
it's
a practicing
all done.
My bad. You want my best friend to come on because she absolutely is a practicing.
Well, we'll
Catholic.
figure it out. Well, I need someone to teach me, I need them to teach me all the stuff. Like, why do you read things in certain languages? Why do you do this? Like Jewish. I want someone who's Jewish to come in. Like, I'm so inquisitive.
Intrigued. Yeah.
I'm agnostic.
So you
which
like to
basically is
learn.
nothing. Yeah.
You just like to learn things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just want, I mean,
There's so many things I don't know.
I think that's a great, that is such a good way to look at life, is like, you just want to absorb it. That's the way I am. I just want to absorb it, but I only want to absorb all the good things.
happy.
The good things. I just want all the good things.
Sure. Yeah.
And I want you two to stop lying to me.
Yeah, I know.
Please.
I'm really good at lying, but I'm really not good at not telling you I'm lying. So if I lie, I'll tell you like pretty well soon after, but I'm really good at it.
Okay.
But I'm just not good at hiding it.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Oh,
But anyway.
sure.
All right. So that's why people are buried in the East. And I'm sure that we do not follow that every time.
No.
I should have asked the mortician I had in. I don't think
I
that
wanted to
it
be
was
a
in the policies.
mortician.
Okay.
My husband that I married, he said no.
Yeah.
Okay. So you became a financial advisor. Same thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Not near as fun as being a mortician.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Listen, job security, there are always people dying.
Just as important, but there's always people going broke too.
That's
but there's not always people willing to listen.
That's very true.
So people have to
I'd
listen
have had
to come to
better
you.
job security if I'd have been a mortician.
Right. All right. Weeping Willows.
Okay, if you haven't really felt spooked or creeped out, let me continue. The house also had a floor plan that looks like that of an upside down cross. If you look at it from like a drone's perspective, this is not a floor plan that was commonly seen due to the religious and demonic implications of an upside down cross.
It's got a she shed though.
I like a she shed.
So they gotta have something.
It's a she devil shed.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about the history of the home and why it was labeled as the most haunted home in America. We're going to talk about some of the owners and their lineage. Born February 17th, 1818, Jesse B. Sykes would be what seemed to become the catalyst for all of these paranormal events. Jesse would have 3 wives, the first being Catherine Rogerson, whom he married in 1836, and he had 6 kids with her.
At once? 3 wives?
No,
Okay, got it.
consecutively.
Sorry.
Just making sure.
I thought you were asking that about the 6 kids. She had 6 kids at one
Well,
time.
yeah.
That would
I mean,
also be
you have-
shocking.
You have, what year was this?
1818.
You have 3 wives back then. Like, you are a trifling. something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, he
Um,
married Catherine in 1836.
Unless they died of like the Spanish flu or something.
Mhm.
But yeah, go ahead.
So he would marry his second wife, Lydia Elliott, in 1849. They would only have 2 kids. So I guess the wasn't that good with her. So his third wife, Mary Ann Bish Petty Sykes, had been married in 1844 before she met Jesse. Mary Ann and her ex-husband, William Petty, had 4 kids together. 1 year later came along Sarah Ann, who was born in 1845. Mahala, 1846. Elizabeth is who you want to keep right here. Put a pin in Elizabeth. She was born in 1849. And Melinda, who was born in 1851, before they called it quits.
I'm trying to figure out if this is the sisters.
So Elizabeth, the one that I want you guys to focus on, is on the top left.
They all look the same. Are they
That's
twins?
That's
They
Elizabeth.
look terrified. Those women look terrified.
Oh, you know how terrifying a camera was back then?
And you had to hold your, like, you couldn't move, right?
No.
For like a
No,
long
they didn't
time.
know what smiling was. It wasn't invented yet. It was just to document that you existed on the earth.
So these were her kids. So Marianne Bish Petty, these were her 4 kids. We're going to focus in on Elizabeth, who is in the back row standing on the left. Okay. Mary Ann and Jesse would marry in 1853. Mary Ann and Jesse Sykes would have 8 kids together, one of those being John Henry Sykes. Now, the reason we need to understand the lineage of the Sykes, it's going to make so much more sense when I throw this at you, okay? We're going to focus on Mary Ann and William's daughter, Elizabeth. So I've already pointed her out, Elizabeth Petty. Now, she was Jesse's stepdaughter, right? And they lived next to her mother and Jesse in the Willow Sweep house. So Jesse and her mother lived in the Willow Sweep house. Elizabeth lived next door, right?
Okay.
Okay.
And any one of these ladies could totally die in Walmart today. Like they look like they could just be here now.
Just be here.
So
just
anyway.
now.
They do not.
I mean, yeah, maybe not the dresses.
I was going to say, those women don't,
If they're Mennonite, it looks like
lying again.
I think. I mean, you know, that one could be in there like my EBT's not working, damn it. You know.
She didn't need an EBT card. They raised their stuff.
That's right.
They farmed the land.
Right. That's yeah.
Okay.
That's why everyone was so skinny. Because
So
they couldn't eat.
Elizabeth would have a total of 9 children, and it's believed that all 9 of those children were fathered by Jesse Sykes, her stepdad.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Scandalous.
And the plot thickens.
Ooh.
Their first was a son, Charles Sykes, who was born in 1861.
He had 3 eyes.
Elizabeth
Oh, well, no step.
Was
It's
just-
step.
Step.
Okay.
was
step.
just 12 years old, and Jesse was 43 when they had their first child together.
Gotcha.
Keep in mind, they were not married. Elizabeth never has a marriage record that I could find. She was never married because she was molested by her stepdaddy.
Jesus.
In 1874, Jesse was indicted on charges of incest with his stepdaughter, Elizabeth, and it was said that he had also molested one of his own sons as well. And later, he would go on to molest his granddaughter, Minnie.
This is a weird question.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm just curious of the laws. I mean, obviously, it's disgusting, but is stepdaughter
His stepdaughter.
incest?
Yes.
Okay, so that
No.
What?
Stepdaughter wouldn't be incest. It's probably, no. No.
Well, he still. She's
I'm
like,
glad
no,
you're
but
confident.
Still,
I'm kind of like, I don't know.
But
Sounds
still-
weird.
I'm confident
his
in everything
son-
I do, whether I'm right or wrong. I'm like,
his
no.
son.
Yeah.
That's incest.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
incest.
right. That
It's
is
in-
That's incest.
It's incest.
Incestuous.
Incestuous.
I'm pretty sure that incestuous means, and we'll make this up, but I'm not going to tell them.
Allegedly.
that it's a blood relative. It's a blood relative.
That's what I would
Okay,
assume.
a
I'm
blood
going to Google
relative.
this. I might
Okay.
as well.
Do it now. Just Google it now. And
I
I'll
still think she was 12 and he was 43. I
No,
don't
no,
give
no,
a what
no.
you call it.
No, that's
It's gross.
That is.
Yeah, it is.
We're not. Okay, look at it as if she was 40 and he was 44. Like there was an age and that was her stepdad.
All right.
Well, I'm not talking about her being 12. That's disgusting. I wish the man would have dropped dead in the DG right that moment.
Yeah, for sure. I want
Right.
to clarify. So, incest definition has just entered my Google
Okay.
bar,
Uh-huh.
and it says sexual relations between people classed as being too closely related to marry each other.
And they are too
Parent,
closely.
sibling, or grandchild. Look at me. They're not blood related.
Should I Google does a step?
Yes.
Oh God,
I think you
Let's
should.
do
Just-
it.
No, actually,
Because-
no, hold on.
Does-
Google this. Can I marry my stepmother? Just do it.
I can't. I'm not going to put it in first person.
Do it. Just ask
Does-
ChatGPT. Go to ChatGPT and just ask it. And be like,
The first one that says, I put does.
Does
It says,
inbreeding.
does inbreeding skip a generation? All right, does.
Welcome to Appalachia.
why is that the
Step-
first thing that came up on your
I have no clue. Does
what are you Googling?
Does step parent count as incest?
Did you
Why
make sure
am I
you didn't lock the door?
Googling this? Oh my God.
Hold on.
Yes. Okay, here's the answer.
Okay.
Well, the AI
Defined
answer.
as incest.
Hold on. But if they're both of legal age.
It's,
It don't
wait,
freaking
hang
matter.
on.
She
Yes,
was
it does.
12 and he was
If
44.
it's not legal age, it's incest with a dash of something else. Like it's
Oh, yeah. I really don't think it's illegal.
Yeah. Okay. So it says,
It's a-
yes, in a legal context, the sexual relationship between a step parent and a stepchild is generally defined as incest in the United
Thank
States
you.
and many other.
Thank you.
Well,
jurisdictions.
hold on.
I hope we just.
Well-
I hope. I mean, I hope we didn't. I hope this didn't affect any of
We
the
are
audience.
so sorry if this was a bomb.
Fire. Hell's fire.
I mean, you need to get your life together
I-
if you got nervous just now.
Yeah, really.
Like,
I would just think that, like, and I'm not talking about 12 years old. You keep referring to that. I'm talking about.
Brings me back to Joe Dirt. You're my sister. You're my sister.
Shut up.
oh, good.
I'm talking about if it's an adult, if it's two adults. And like, you know, the stepdad and the stepdaughter have an affair. Like, I wouldn't consider that as incest.
I would consider that
Apparently, the
incest.
legal system disagrees.
I agree.
I
think
disagree with
it's
the legal
incestuous.
system all the
I
time.
mean, it's
so
it's ugh.
It's still gross.
No matter what you do.
It's
But
gross.
legally speaking, now I would argue, if I was a lawyer, I'd argue I don't know if this law would be available in West Virginia.
It probably.
I'm not even meaning anything by that. I'm just saying we are the last with laws and we can still, do certain things that the rest of the country can't do. Case in point, handling snakes to practice your faith.
Oh.
West Virginia is the only place, and do what you want. I don't care. I'm just saying West Virginia is the only state where it's legal.
Right.
So it's a little weird. We're a little weird
Yeah.
sometimes. Not weird in a bad way necessarily, but it's kind of
Just
weird.
got different beliefs.
Yeah, we believe different around here.
just different.
Yeah, we just we.
well, I would not have thought that. I would not have thought that two consenting adults that were not blood related. It's disgusting, but I didn't think that was.
I wouldn't have
incest.
either. I wouldn't have either.
I went so hard on that though. I was like, no, absolutely not. No, I feel like a
Well, so-
fool. No, I'm
So let's break it down like this. They get divorced 10 years later.
They weren't divorced back in the 1800s.
The step parent is like, hey, Jenny Sue, how you been? How's your mommy?
How's your
And then
How's your
he's
mommy?
like, you know what? You fighter in the frog hair,
split four ways.
split 4 ways. You want to go? You want to come to the house and I'll make you some, make you some beans or some
We'll
rice
pick
or
up
some,
Tutor's
Turtle
biscuit.
stew.
and we can, we can just talk about old times.
Ew,
Yeah.
God, this is gross. Go on.
Okay, yeah. Carry
Just
on.
like, go on.
Carry on.
Okay, so one of Mary Ann and Jesse's other boys, Annual, comes into play. This is John Henry's brother. So John Henry is the one that was supposedly built the house. This is his brother. Now, Annual would marry Minnie Lamb in 1887, and they would have one child together, Mary May Sykes, who was born in 1897. Now, a doctor local to Cayuga was called into the home January 12th of 1923. And here he said the daughter, Mary May, was, quote, under a doctor's care. She was nearing a nervous breakdown, but is now improving. Now, this Mary May was the grandchild that Jesse molested. Nobody believed her. So that's probably why she had the breakdown.
Well,
it's hard enough to bust people now. You imagine how hard it'd be in the 1800s?
In the 1800s, nobody's going to believe a child.
Let me get the inkwell out and write.
Yeah.
Nobody.
What are you going to do?
You'd think there would have been a quicker justice back then. Like a swifter justice.
Oh, there was, and they got it wrong.
That's,
regularly.
Nobody would believe. I mean, who's going to believe this child?
Yeah. Now, there's been times where racism or religion or different things have expedited things tragically.
Yes.
But, what state was this? Indiana? Yeah, it was, I would assume, I don't know. I would assume it's kind of like West Virginia in a lot of ways back then. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, but also too, they didn't think the same way that we do now.
No.
Edgar Allan Poe married a child.
Well, once you got your period, you were ready to ship off and start a family.
Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin.
Exactly. And that was in the 60s.
Yeah. And people celebrated him to the point that even he's dead now, right? Yeah, he's dead. But even back, like they were like, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. No, he molested his 13-year-old cousin.
Jesus. Yeah, and people still like, well, man, that's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a real good
shake
song.
My nerves and you rattle my just no. You shake
ma'am.
And you rattle nothing, Jerry.
Yeah, it rattled his prison bars. Yeah, arguably.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay.
Now, I did find conflicting information on who the original owner was. I also found that it said the man who had actually built the house was William McDeal, and he died in the bathtub shortly after it was built in 1890. So, and then after he passed away, it fell into the hands of the Sykes. So, McDeal or Sykes, I don't know. I don't know who was the original owner. So, let's talk about Jesse. What happened to old Jesse? Best I can tell is Jesse's demise would be the second life the home and the property would claim, and it seemed a very deserving death after all the trauma that he caused. How do you think Jesse died? Back in the 1800s, how do you think this man died?
Incest.
He was incested to death.
I found, since I've done the story, I have found his obituary.
Incested to death?
So,
that's what you think? To death.
It happens. Read about it.
The headline.
Don't read about it.
Don't read about it.
I just made that up. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Go ahead.
He allegedly died of incest.
Oh, you wish.
Oh.
Do I?
This
I mean,
is
bad.
bad. This is bad. No. An old citizen devoured by hogs. A ghastly and sickening night, Uncle Jesse Sykes, an old farmer and respected citizen of this township, residing about 3 miles west of town, met a most horrible death near 5 o'clock on last Friday evening, November 11th of 1892. Mr. Sykes was subject to epileptic fits, but had not had any attacks since last spring. On that evening between 4 and 5, he went out to slaughter the hogs, and there was about 25. He stayed longer than usual, and as supper was waiting on him, his stepdaughter/lover, Elizabeth, went out to see what had him tied up so long. Now, the feedlot is located 100 yards from the residence, and when she arrived there, a horrible sight met her view. 15 to 20 hogs was feeding upon his lifeless remains. He had fed the hogs and started to return to his residence when he fell into an epileptic fit. Before he could recover, the hogs had partially devoured him.
I love that. I love that. That's fantastic.
The daughter ran into the house and gave the alarm. The hogs were clubbed off, and the most ghastly sight anyone has ever witnessed by the family was to be seen. The hogs had torn the flesh from his thighs, eaten off one of his ears in his privates, and they were devouring his entrails.
They ripped off.
They ripped off his manhood.
If they would have allowed it, they would have ate the bone and everything.
Yeah,
everything. They eat everything.
She shouldn't have ran back and told anybody. She should just skip.
I know, especially, but she was she had been sleeping with him since she was 12. She was groomed.
I bet
I'm sure she had Munchausen's when Munchausen's wasn't even a thing.
I bet he was.
That's not what you think that is.
No,
that's not.
No.
Yeah, no, you didn't use that correctly.
No,
Munchausen's.
You're thinking of the one
Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
You're thinking of Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, that
Gypsy Rose was in my mind. She loves Gypsy Rose.
I can't stand that woman.
Yeah. There's another case we got to do. I bet he was baking for help. Wait. That didn't work.
I like it. I like it.
I was trying to pun there.
It's baking for help.
I bet he was baking in in the sun. That's a little better.
Bacon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he was bitch.
That man was a turd.
Lord. At least his ear.
We're not going to be able to get through anything. This whole story is going to be all of us beep, 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 beep.
I bet you the hogs, like when they take a dump and like its teeth, they're like, God, I shouldn't have done
I shouldn't have ate all that.
I really went too hard.
You think a hog has to unbutton its little pants when it sits down like that? It's like somebody, and it's
that's why they always likey. They'd have to unbutton their pants all the time.
They just go pass out.
Yeah, just go pass out.
Now, after this incident, Elizabeth, seeing what she had come up on, they said that she had a mental breakdown. She died in 1925, and according to her death certificate, it was by pneumonia. Our third death was that of John Henry Sykes, who most believed he actually built the house. He died February 14th, 1922, actually at the home of his brother, Elias Sykes. But at the time, he lived in the home in Horseshoe neighborhood, northwest of the original homestead. But he was found unconscious there, taken to his brother's. And again, they said that he died of pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't actually die in the house.
Yeah.
This leads me to believe that William was probably indeed the original owner instead of John Sykes. Now, Minnie Lamb, Annual's wife, was believed to have died in the residence in 1932 of pneumonia. She was the fourth death in the home. Annual passed away in 1950 from a cerebral hemorrhage or natural causes. He was 91. After he passed, the home was auctioned, and Robert Sandlin would be the new owner. After Robert had it, it went through many, many, many different owners. Now, here's where we get into the spooky stuff.
This is the part that I like.
Great case choice, y'all.
Okay.
This is perfect.
A prior owner in the 50s said that she had experienced paranormal activity within the home on several occasions.
Of course she did.
At night, there would be dishes on the table, and she would wake up the next morning and they would be strewn across the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
She had visibly seen a rocking chair rock on its own several times. But the shape of the home in that T-shape was said to have been built that way to allow that nice summer breeze to flow through the home.
Mm-hmm.
She determined there was no windows open at the time. It wasn't a breeze that caused this rocking chair to rock back and forth. There was no breeze, no windows open, no explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Another previous owner, Cheryl Skinner, suffered a heart attack while living there in 2001. Several years later, her husband, Kurt Skinner, committed suicide in the home. Their family says that although his mother did have a heart attack in the house at 42, her actual death took place at the hospital. Some speculate that Cheryl Skinner may have seen something in the house that actually caused her to have the heart attack.
Scared to death.
She'd hear a whisper, kissing cousins. They'd be like, what is that? Oh, Lord.
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
Not in India.
Despite being warned about the demonic forces that had been known to haunt the house, Brenda Johnson would become the home's next unlucky owner.
Now, listen, before we even get into old Brenda here, when we first did this story, we were 3 episodes in. That's it. And she did this story. I cannot stand. Are you going to go straight in? We're
going there.
I really had a issue with Brenda on how
we're still waiting for Brenda to contact us. We've
begged her
put that
What
out.
Brendas do you like? Let's be honest. No, I'm kidding. I love Brendas. I know several Brendas out there.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
but go on, because this makes me irate, and when I get
Watch
mad about
the
it, I'm
color
gonna
of her face
It
because
makes
she
me
will start to flush and
so
get angry.
mad.
Yeah.
It makes me so mad. Go.
I just had a Brenda in the studio last episode, literally, and she is absolutely the best person.
Oh, now
That's a
you're
mean joke.
backpedaling. See, 'cause
I
you
gotta
feel
backpedal.
bad.
Uh-huh.
I got to backpedal on that stupid joke.
Stupid joke.
Let's go backwards. Let's go backwards.
So in 2019, Willow's Weep was featured on The Unexplained with our host, William Shatner. The episode investigates the house's history of gruesome deaths, supernatural activity, and the owner's experiences with paranormal events. On the TV show, Brenda Johnson describes experiencing paranormal activity in the home within weeks after she began to renovate it. So we all know when you go in somewhere where it's haunted and you start screwing around with stuff, you wake the demons.
Yeah.
It's always the problem.
It's Willow Weeps, not Weeping Woods.
Well, I keep on putting the wrong thing. I just don't like y'all.
WILLOW.
Willow.
But didn't she? But here's the thing: did she not? She bought that house because she knew.
Willow's Weep.
And that's what I said on here is, she, despite being warned about the demonic forces that had been known to haunt the house, she bought the house.
She bought the house, and they told
Knowing.
her, "Don't
She
buy
didn't
this
believe.
house."
You know the Amityville house story?
I mean,
This is sounding like that.
kinda a little bit. I think
I think it was a scam. But go ahead.
Do you? So here's what I think. I think we'll possibly that. Now, we've not done the Amityville,
Not
so I don't
yet.
know.
It's
I
good.
think
We
that
have
it
touched
was-
on Ed and Lorraine just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Now-
think that
yeah.
it was a little bit of I think it was a lead paint issue. Couldn't that hurt your brain? Does that hurt your brain?
I mean, not in West Virginia.
What?
Lead paint don't hurt West Virginians.
No.
You don't know that?
Amityville is New Jersey.
That was a dumb joke.
Is that New Jersey? I
I'm
actually
sorry.
don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a dumb joke.
Gone.
My whole life is a dumb joke. Except for my lovely wife and daughter. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought maybe there was like some kind of maybe a mold in that house or a lead paint or something. I think
Something that caused
I think he had like I think that his brain was deteriorating. Maybe
Yeah.
he was getting poisoned and didn't know it.
The only thing about mold is we tend to say that when people lose their mind and we can't explain why.
Oh.
Like Natalie Cochran, for instance,
Yeah.
she told everyone that Michael had mold exposure.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a thing that you can't really prove,
can't
Right. Right.
but it kind of makes sense at the same
So
time.
it plants, it
You know what I
plants
mean?
that possibility.
I mean, and you probably could prove it medically. I'm not even going to act like I'm a professional. But anyway, it sounds like one of those things you just say when you
Sure,
can't find
sure.
something else. But
Mhm.
anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so she starts to renovate the home, and she said that she experienced major depression and major anxiety when she was inside the house.
Normal.
She said that when her son attempted to repair the ceiling, boards began flying off by themselves, striking her and her son. She said the home actively interfered with any type of improvements that they tried to do to the home.
She bought the house. They literally warned her that the house was haunted. So if you believe in
She
that
thought
stuff,
it was malarkey.
okay, it doesn't matter. She bought the house. That's what she gets.
Did she write a book later?
She did not.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of in Brenda's corner now.
Are
She
you?
did
And
not.
you're in
Kinda.
Brenda's corner.
Kind of in there.
Okay, let me keep trying to
Okay,
sway you.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, Brenda said whatever is in that house is truly evil and it's meant to cause harm.
Mm-hmm.
She reported loud, angry banging coming from the floorboards, and she even had been scratched. So at this point, we have a physical assault.
Mm-hmm.
After violent attacks and mysterious accidents, she abandoned the home and has allowed paranormal researchers to investigate it in order to find out why these phenomena occur.
But she didn't go back in.
Nope.
When they came to her house, she didn't go back in the house. She refused to go back in the house.
Yes.
And she was complaining.
She
right?
was, yes.
She was complaining about the cost of it. Was that what she was doing? Was there like an issue there? I'm going to say allegedly because it's been a few years since we did this story. But she was complaining about the cost of it and that she wasn't going to be able to do these things now because it was so haunted that she couldn't.
Like she couldn't sell it.
She couldn't sell it
was
or
stuck.
anything.
She bought a money pit, essentially.
Right.
But she knew it was a money pit. It's not like that this was sold to her under false pretenses.
She had bought the home, purchased the home. Okay, demons, whatever. I don't believe in that. She had bought the home to remodel and either live in it or flip or whatever. But the activity that happened in the home prevented her from renovating it. So that's why she said, she was like, this is a money pit. I've lost all this money. I can't live in it. I can't remodel it. I can't sell it.
And she never profited off of her story.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, well, I'm in her corner. Because, I mean,
she does
a lot of
end
people
up
don't
selling
believe
the home.
in
Okay.
demons.
I see why you're in her corner now because she didn't profit off of it.
Yeah,
I get
now
what you're saying.
the
Okay.
Amityville house, when y'all do that,
Yeah.
some sketchiness. Now,
Yeah.
Ed and Lorraine, I'm a fan of them, but I also think, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I think that they're so full of it that it's not even funny.
I love the movies, though. Conjuring Universe.
I don't watch
She's like,
those.
Come
No,
on.
I'm not watching that. No.
Have fun.
I'm not. I do have fun.
No, you don't.
In
You
a
do the worst
whole
math possible.
Zero fun.
How can
She's
you have
a
any
math
fun?
teacher. How can she have fun?
I know, right? Like Common Core stuff, like count 10 and then count 10 and then count 10.
It is not Common Core. It's career ready It's college and career ready standards now.
You know what college and
Well,
career ready standards is? You pull out your iPhone and you type in your digits.
Ooh, okay. That's
you
not
get the
good either.
answer.
It's not good, Alisa.
That's not what she's making up stuff. That's
She's
not
wanting
true.
us to be cyborgs.
Yes.
We got to
Yes.
learn how to do this stuff,
Yes.
but not the way you're teaching it. Okay?
The old way.
The old way.
The
Let's
old
go
way.
back.
Let's
Long
go back.
division.
Here we
Long
go.
division.
No,
way.
look, here we go. No, to finish your story so I can give him some
Okay.
algebra lessons.
So inside the home sits a yellow chair with ruddy reddish brown stain. It is believed that one of the prior owners had shot himself while sitting in that chair. Temperature readings when aimed at the chair would be much lower than anywhere else in the room.
She
And
left
there
that
is a
chair
picture
in there.
on there.
Somebody committed suicide and she left the chair with the bloodstains in the house.
She just ain't superstitious.
Ugh.
I mean, I would be. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to stay up really late and use this Ouija board because I'm going to figure this out.
Would you do that like a Ouija board?
Ouija board's the one I don't know about.
I wouldn't do that for love or money.
Everyone
I
kind of
wouldn't do
freaks
it.
out with that. I don't know why.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
I did have a ghost experience. 1,000%. I can tell you.
I'm going to need.
We're going to need details.
1,000%
Okay.
they're real. But we can do that.
Okay.
after.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So during the renovation, a handyman was sent under the home and came across a few places hooved up. So not only that, it was also that he found a book on necromancy. And do you remember what
Isn't that
was?
like trying to love on a ghost? Like loving up a ghost?
Right?
No, that's just the study of black magic. That's necrophilia.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Yeah, this is-
mancy.
This is necromancy. This is sexual relations with the ghost.
No, that's
No,
yeah.
not really.
No.
Necromancy is the study of black magic.
Okay.
The occult.
Oh, I was way off. I
The
thought it
occult.
was just trying. You were like
Necromancy.
trying to take like a poltergeist on a date or something. Like you were trying to romancy them up.
Yeah, here we go. The supposed practice of communicating with the dead, especially in order to predict the future. Yeah, I've done that.
Shut up. What?
I've done necromancy.
Oh God.
oh
You're going to get me
I mean,
out
I
of
don't get in the room.
Listen, I need- We gotta wrap
She's
this
like,
up.
hurry up.
Listen,
hurry up.
we gotta wrap this up.
Like magic. Okay, yeah, no, I haven't done that.
Okay.
Kind of like, this is fun.
Do you realize that we just showed up here? We don't know him, Elisa.
That's what
You're
some of my friends said.
How
Said, "Oh,
crazy."
cool! He has a studio." I was like, "Can I see in his basement in his house?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "You of all people do a true crime podcast where things like this go very, very
I
bad."
bring you in this like 5 foot by 20 room, and then
Like
I
it's
leave you
literally-
instantly and shut the
Samantha,
Yeah.
is the door locked?
door. Yeah.
No, there's no door. There's no door. I guarantee I could go through it.
Okay, so the
Because I get so
handyman
scared. Go ahead.
is
It'd be really
under.
hard for me to get away.
It would. I mean, you've got a lot of stuff you got to
I have
trip over.
several
So
hours out there yakking.
yeah.
So, yeah, I appreciate y'all.
So the handyman, he's crawling under the floor space. He comes up on these hooved places and he can't get on back in the house to check the plumbing. So what do? You dig out the hooved places, right? So he uncovers a young child's arm bone. Now, it's said back in the 50s, a young mother was renting the home with her daughter, who was 5 or 6 years old, and her older son, who was in his late teens or early 20s. The daughter disappears, and she's never seen again. Later, the mother walks into the sitting area to find her son hanging from the door frame. It was believed the son felt remorse for either causing, whether it was intentional or accidental, causing his sister's death. And they believe that he put her body under the home and buried it.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah.
As if not creepy enough, there's no way to get into the attic unless you climb in from an outside window. So one day during a family gathering, a small girl was playing out in the yard. She stops and she stares at the window in the attic. Noticing something had caught her eye, an adult walks over and is like, "Hey, sis, what are you so interested in? What are you looking at?" And she replies that she's watching the young girl in the window. And he's like, "Okay, kid's got a fun imagination." And he walks off. So a few moments later, this child is screaming in pain and everyone rushes over to this little girl and they're like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? You know, did you get bee stung?" And she turns around and she says, "She bit me." And she has bite marks on her arm. So,
Liar.
That.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He runs away and she's like, "Ah!"
Oh,
Brenda
Lord.
Johnson sold the home in 2019 to Dave Spinks, who is a well-known paranormal investigator.
Favorite cat?
However, as of May 14th of 2024, Willow Weeps will stand no more. Its last and final owner demolished the structure in hopes it would rid the world of all the negativity that was trapped there.
It's gone?
He also brought in a priest and blessed the land.
It's gone?
Yeah, it's gone. It was
It's
so
gone.
they didn't want it anymore. But here's the thing. Well, you said that
He blessed it.
he blessed the land, but you know who Sylvia Brown is?
No.
Okay, it's the land,
Honey, it's the land. It's the land.
You know who she is? The psychic that was always on Montel Williams. You
I know the really short blonde haired lady from New Jersey.
Oh no,
What was her
it's
name?
a different.
Oh.
That's something Caputo.
Yeah. Teresa
Caputo.
yeah.
You showed me her on the last episode we did. She got some major hair closer to Jesus.
You know what's
Bigger
hidden in
hair.
it?
Secrets.
A recording device.
all kinds
No.
of secrets.
Oh, maybe.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
a
know.
good
Well,
one.
the bigger the hair, the closer to the Lord.
Yeah,
That's what they say in Jaeger.
that's what they say.
You ever been to Jaeger?
Mm-mm.
West Virginia?
I've not.
No,
Lord, yeah.
no.
Lord, yeah.
Tease it to Jesus.
Tease it to
Tease it to Jesus.
You got that
But I'm real
PhD,
sad.
that Pentecostal hairdo.
Yeah.
Back
they
when we
still
did
have it.
this episode, I asked her to go with me, and now the home is not standing.
No, I wouldn't go. There's no way.
and
I'd
she
go.
wouldn't go.
There's all kinds of
So now
places
it's
that she's
gone.
asked me to go before.
Like
and I won't
Shawnee
go.
Amusement
Not
Park
going.
wanted to go
I just went there yesterday.
I'm so
Did you
jealous.
really?
Did a video.
Oh, well, then I mean, I will.
We are going to have to collaborate on road trips
Sure.
because she's a wuss.
I mean,
Anytime.
I will go, but I'm going to sit in the car.
And let the demonic spirit catch you by yourself.
I don't know how
Sounds
this will
great.
work out or something. I mean, I'll go. Maybe I will. I don't know.
Pick a place. We'll go. I'll finance it.
We need to.
Where
Yeah.
we going?
We need to
I
go.
don't care.
I told her I'm getting ghost hunting equipment and everything.
I already got it.
Listen to me.
There we go. I see.
You
I
all
see.
are going to talk me into this, and I'm going to have to go, and I'm going to have to wear a dopper first of all because I will. Can I say piss?
You could say piss.
Because I'm going to piss all down my leg because I've let
She
you
is a
two talk
chicken.
me in to doing something, and then I'm going to come out of that place, and I'm going to bring a booger with me, and then we'll
You
take it
won't
back.
bring a booger?
I'm telling you, those boogers, they will grab a hold of you, Elisa.
You ever been to Booger Hole? We can go to
Just
Booger Hole.
don't.
West Virginia.
We ain't-
There's a
no.
place called Booger Hole. A lot of people disappeared back in the day.
In Booger Hole, West Virginia?
Oh, yeah.
Did they get picked?
No.
Sorry.
That's a good joke.
Thank you.
That's way better than these
look,
twisted
That's
jokes.
such a
I'm
teacher
throwing-
joke.
I try.
That's
Yeah.
such a teacher joke. But that's all we got.
Yep.
Thank you for letting us come.
No, it's awesome. They should have scared B&B'd the place out.
I know. I think it'd have been super fun.
Yeah. Stay there. I'd have stayed there.
Yeah. I
You
would've.
would have stayed inside of there
I would've,
yeah.
and done what? Like,
I tried to
walked
find
in
the
with a
devil.
cross.
Evidence. I want evidence.
you
And
want
some
evidence of the
garlic.
devil?
I don't know if it's the devil, but necessarily I want evidence of the great beyond.
I truly believe in spirits.
You just need evidence of the
Absolutely.
great beyond.
Yeah, that would be great.
She only believes in demons.
Have y'all ever had an
I
experience?
believe the devil. I believe in the
She
devil.
had an experience.
I mean,
not
I
long
can
ago.
tell you,
Yes.
I had a, this is like a good story. I did. Do you want to hear it real fast?
Yes.
Okay. So a few years ago, 3 years ago, I had donkeys, goats, chickens, and all this stuff. And I actually ran an agriculture club in West Virginia at my middle school. And it was one of the biggest ones in West Virginia. I love agriculture. I love people being self-sustainable. And I think that, for mental health, kids getting their hands in dirts and stuff. I think that it is fantastic. And that's what I want for these kids. Anyways, back to my house.
Good luck.
I did great. I had like 200 kids
It's
in
the
my
largest club ever.
That's awesome.
It was huge.
Was it during school?
It was during school.
That's why.
We sold their.
I'm sorry.
There was kids volunteering to go take care of the chickens.
They worked on They did
Yes, they
weekend
did.
stuff.
Oh, listen, I love kids. I got faith in humanity.
Yeah.
People try to, act like
And
they're
we
not
sold,
smart.
but I don't want to get back. That's forever ago. I'm just telling you, but I had chickens and stuff. Like I had a lot of chickens at home and I love agriculture, stuff like that.
Sure.
I'm out at my chicken coop and you don't realize how much force you exert when you're working. So you
Right.
really don't, especially when you're in a hurry. So I was feeding my chickens and I had a Baney coop. You know what a Baney is? Like a Baney chicken?
Like a baby.
Yeah,
like a
really small
baby
down,
chicken.
They'll kick your
In-
face in.
Kinda, but this one's little name was Pocket. Anyways, so I had bent down because my feed bucket was down at my feet, and I had my scoop. And when I went down, I hit the corner of Pocket's coop. It was a separate coop so hard, and it was tin that it tore the roof off of the coop. Completely off. I was home alone. I live up on a hill. We hardly have any cell phone service, and there were some issues going on. I scalped myself from here. It literally got me right here. Well, you said you wanted proof from somebody.
No, yeah, for sure.
So I'm going to tell you. From right here all the way back. And
How wide?
You can see my skull.
The whole thing?
You can see
No,
just
no,
like
here
a
it cut.
slice.
I literally
Okay.
ran and no, I don't want to talk. It's a really bad memory and stuff. So I'm going to skip some stuff. I stuffed rags in my head to get it to stop. And, I was holding it. I was by myself. I jumped in my car to go to the hospital. Immediately, God said, do not drive down the road, Samantha. You will crash this car. You'll kill somebody and you'll never forgive yourself. I got out of the car and I ran to the road and got help. He stopped me in my tracks. Because he knew that if I would have, I'd have passed out because I was losing so much blood.
Yeah.
And that if I would have hurt somebody, I would have
She
never
wouldn't have.
forgiven myself.
Wow.
He knew that.
What did his voice sound like?
It was in my heart.
Oh, it was just
in
a
my-
thought.
It was
It was
just
in
you
my
didn't
mind.
hear. Okay.
He put it.
no,
in,
it wasn't like a booming voice or anything like
Morgan
that.
Freeman comes out and.
I would think that it would sound maybe like that, like Morgan Freeman probably.
He played God in Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that
a good
movie.
movie.
I loved Jim
But
Carrey.
it wasn't like it was Samantha. It wasn't like you can't do this. It wasn't me talking to myself. It was to me nobody can convince. It was God and he told me he's Samantha.
Did you pass out?
I did not. One of my kids that I had in school earlier on, she was going to school to be a nurse. Her and her dad went by. Well, the first person who went by, he kept on going. He come back and he was scared and he thought that it was a domestic violence issue and that I had been shot because I was covered in blood. And then he drove down the road, called 911. Of course, living in rural West Virginia.
Wayne County doesn't have 911.
We do now, but we didn't.
We didn't. There was a time that there's been deaths that have happened because
there was
no
911.
911.
There was no
EMS. There was no ambulance in our county to come and get those people.
Yeah. So, and they pretty much get her to the hospital. There's nothing we can do.
No.
So, my husband, Scotty, he wasn't home. God bless him. But anyways, one of my students, she's like, sit down, Mrs. Stevens, you're going to pass out. And I couldn't, it was like my legs were locked and but Scott comes up the road and I turn around and I tell, one of my and I say neighbors loosely. I don't have, but anyways, West Virginia neighbor. His name was Aaron. And thank God for him.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to him. But he said, there's Scott coming up the hill. And I turned around because I knew if Scott if Scott would have seen me like that, I mean, can you imagine pulling up in your driveway covered in blood? And I had my glasses on, like, and so Scott, and I turned around, like and Scott pulled up and Aaron ran down there and he was like, hey, she got cut really bad. She's kind of, it's bad. She needs to get to the hospital now. They can't send an ambulance. So I went to the hospital and they sewed me up and.
You can't even tell.
It was right here.
It was in her hairline.
It's in my hairline. It starts.
So your hair just grows back like the grass.
Yeah, just the strip of skin that it took out, like
they just put it back.
Boop. No, they didn't put it back. They just sewed it together. So they had to sew it on the inside.
Just like sewing a blanket. Yeah, I could have done that.
Yeah, they had to sew it on the inside and then they sewed it on the outside.
Next time, call me. I'll bring my needle and thread.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. How about you?
So there's your proof.
That's good proof. I like it.
That's your proof.
I mean, I don't like it.
I've not really had anything spooky happen, really.
That wasn't spooky. That was amazing.
Well,
that wasn't to me. I mean, God saved me.
Okay, well,
that would have ruined my life.
The time about my grandpa when he died was probably
I hate this story.
Yeah, that was probably my grandpa was killed in a automobile accident.
Oh.
A coal truck hit him over on Tulsa Highway, and I was on the bus and seen the vehicle and seen the body loading up into the ambulance. I didn't know it was my grandpa because the truck had caught fire and it had like the extinguished stuff on it, so it looked cream. But anyways, he passed away, and after the funeral, my mom had took his wedding band because she wanted his wedding band. And after we had the funeral and they put him in the ground, she come home and she had a lot of guilt because my grandfather, he was a deacon in a church and he never took his wedding band off. So she started having guilt. It really bothered her. Well, that night.
And then she buried him, dug him up.
I dug him up and we put his ring back on his finger and then buried him back.
Wow.
No, just kidding.
Oh, I was going to say.
Right here.
I was going to be like, what? I just was like, all right, she's not going to lie.
Look on your face.
What a good story. Is he alive? I hope.
No.
Oh, he's
all
not
that
alive.
other stuff happened.
All that other stuff happened. So
we just sideways on that. I just went with it.
We just went with it. That's just how we roll. We just go with it.
Oh, I love it.
No, really.
I mean, I don't love it.
So the next day, we wake up and we're on the porch and my mom was talking about this really weird dream that she had about my grandpa driving down the road. And I just kind of got white face.
Get the giggles out.
His face.
Oh, Lord. No, I was in. I was like,
I'm really glad, though, we have video.
Grave robbers. This is awesome. But yeah.
Mama
said you're Jezebel.
We digged up Grandpa, put his wedding ring on, covered him up. This is awful. So many people hate me right now.
Oh, God.
You got to finish the story.
You started it.
You have to
in my
finish the
defense.
story.
But my mom told me about this dream she had, how he went down the road and he waved. And me and my sister kind of looked at each other and I started crying. And Mom's like, what? I was like, I had the same dream. And my sister looks at us and she's crying. She was like, I had the same dream.
That's
all three of us
crazy.
had the same dream of seeing Papa run down the road. He got in front of the house and beeped and went and just waved
Isn't
and
that-
went on down the road. And it was like he had sent a message to my mom letting her know that, hey, it's okay. It's just a material item,
Sure.
you know, so
There's something to that.
that was pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm going to
That's
laugh
it.
all the way back to Wayne County.
I know.
I can't help it.
I'm trying not to laugh about it.
I actually, listen, I love the fact that she picked up as soon as
Just right. That's how we roll. That's how we are on the podcast. Like we just
Right. Where do we go when we die?
I mean, I guess
heaven or hell.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Heaven
I
or
think
hell.
heaven or hell.
I
Sure.
like it.
Yep.
Are y'all Baptist? I mean, I don't really care.
I mean,
but I'm just asking.
Yes.
can you not tell?
I mean, I've seen
Yes.
some Methodists have some twang too. And,
No, we
You
straight
know,
up
Baptist.
Baptist.
Okay. I was old regular Baptist.
Oh,
No, hard shell Baptist. That's what my grandma and grandpa is. Like I'm going straight to hell with these earrings, this makeup, and these jeans on.
Yeah. Like it was like they didn't allow women in the pulpit type.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we weren't allowed. When I went to church with my grandpa, we weren't allowed to speak.
I think
That
maybe
makes me
we
sad.
could sing. We could join the choir. We could sing, stand up and sing.
Yeah.
But we weren't allowed to preach or testify, anything like that.
I think that's what throws people off, but religion's so much more nuanced than that now.
Yeah.
For people.
You know what? I said that I said I'm a Baptist, and that was an automatic response for me. So I'm going to go back with that. I'm not a Baptist. I think that I have a relationship with God and a relationship with Jesus.
So you're not.
So I'm not. I mean, I have like a true relationship where I talk to him more than I talk to anybody else during the day, and it's a comfort for me.
Yeah, I like that. See, like it's like a relationship.
But mine's a relationship.
It's not really religious.
It's not. I don't go to I don't go to a church and sit there
you can't
and
put a
think
label
stuff.
on it.
No, mine is just 100%. I have a relationship with God. Like, I mean,
whatever you want to call it.
I love him. I do. I mean, I love him, and I thank him for everything that he's done for me. I mean, this morning, I thanked him for allowing me to meet you today, and I knew we were going to have a fantastic
thank him
day.
too. Yeah.
So, and I'm just, and I mean, so mine's more of a relationship, but we live primarily in Baptist
area
with that's a good castle.
You know, I've been to Wayne several times.
Yeah. Have you really?
Oh yeah.
How come?
So my dad, we don't talk anymore, but he had a wife after my parents got divorced, and they lived in Wayne.
Really?
And it was like this random holler.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of them.
And I would go and stay. I don't remember the name of the holler. I couldn't take you there. I don't remember where it was. I just remember it was back in a holler. But yeah, I stayed there all the time when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of like I say agnostic, but I'm kind of like, I'm a golden rule. Like, I'm going to treat everyone with respect and try to leave the world a better place.
I don't care what religion you are. I don't care your sexuality, because in the Bible, God says to treat everyone the same.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when we start putting because I'm of the opinion nobody, like, the way I understand it is nobody's the judge.
No.
So a lot of the reason that Methodist, Baptist, Pentecostal, whatever, all these things formed is because eventually a human thought that they knew more than this other human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they interpreted it different.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And to me, I'm like,
a branch
it's
from
really,
the same tree.
Yeah. I boil it down to be pretty simple for me, but then I get in, I think it's the human error of it all that I think about too much. You know what I mean? It's it's not really about that. It's more about the spiritual side of it.
I'm telling you, my moment of clarity was when I thought, and I was always like this, and I think maybe church did this to me. Not that there was anything wrong with the church at all, but I think maybe it did it to me, is that I thought that I had to try to be perfect all the time.
Yes.
And when I realized that I'm not a perfect person.
You're not supposed to be perfect.
I'm not a perfect person at all. I try to do the golden rule. I think that I'm pretty good at it for the most part. I slip up, and when I know that when I've done something bad, I feel bad about it, and then I ask for forgiveness. But I'm just who I am, and I think that's what most people want to be. Just be a good person, have fun,
be a
laugh.
good human.
I believe it too. Yeah.
Just be a fantastic
people
person.
in general as a whole agree way more than they disagree.
They do,
and we just kind of. Like I'm as much against being a hard-headed atheist as I am across from someone trying to convert me to their specific religion. Like, because to me, a hardcore atheist thinks that they know the answer, but bottom line, it's mainly, it boils down to spirituality for me, and like I feel what's good in my soul, and I know that came from somewhere. I just don't know what that is. Me personally,
right?
But I think if most people critically thought like that, the world would. I mean, there wouldn't be any war.
There would be a
wouldn't
better place.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah,
it would be drastically different.
It would be. It would be,
because we're always afraid of people who aren't well, not all of us, but people are in general in West Virginia are afraid of people who's different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Afraid of people who don't speak their language.
I think we like to stereotype everyone.
Yeah, exactly. We like to put it all in this little box.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take that to the flea market and sell it.
Yep.
But man, if somebody stereotypes us,
Oh, yeah.
it
Same way.
lights us on fire.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be fuming.
Same way.
Yeah.
Same way.
Mhm.
And even on that, like, I think it is a small percentage that are like that, you know, and it's borderline like a very, I think West Virginia is way more accepting than people realize. And there is a very small percentage of bigotry.
Yeah,
that
sure.
happens.
Oh, yeah.
But that's everywhere.
I think that's everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's just human nature.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, for me personally, ghosts are real. Here to tell you.
I think so too.
Now listen.
I'm telling you.
Listen to me.
She believes not in ghosts, but in demons. I believe in ghosts and I believe in demons.
I don't know so much
there's
about
that.
ghosts. Like what? Okay. Here we go. If you've listened, this is what I say. What am I getting ready to say? Do you know?
I know.
Here's my thought process on that.
Mhm.
I think that when you were
To
gone,
be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord.
I like it.
it doesn't make sense. So it doesn't make sense to me. Now, demons.
So you are Baptist. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
maybe I am.
I'm kidding.
Maybe I am, but
That's a
I
joke.
really lean on that. And I don't mean that.
Sure.
So I need somebody to explain to me how there can possibly be ghosts if I believe that, but I believe there's demons.
I have one story.
Oh God. Let's go.
It was doing this show too. I have it on video. But
Are you gonna pull the video up?
I'm not going to show you here, but it is. So we went to Trans-Allegheny.
Uh-huh.
I want to go there. She won't go with me.
I mean, I might go. I don't know.
You're really going to have to reach out to me for field trips because she sucks.
Can
Just
I not
message
just
anytime.
go?
Tell me.
Can I not just go?
You can go. She'll sit in the parking lot.
I'll drink a Starbucks.
And we don't have to go somewhere haunted. We can go somewhere with
Just
historical
cool.
value.
Yes.
You know,
Can we all
love
just go
history.
watch the new Wicked or something? It comes out in a few weeks.
I
No.
will promise you I'm not going.
No. No.
But I will listen to my wife sing while she vacuums for the 3 weeks after she goes because
Will she come down and go?
and that was so misogynistic that I just said. But like that's literally
Say
what
that.
that's literally what she does.
I actually need you to apologize to her right
I
now.
vacuum more than she does, and it's a tag team effort. I'm digging a hole here, but but literally, like she would be
You're gonna
cleaning
be in
house.
trouble.
She'd be cleaning house and singing the song. I can't remember the song. I got it on video. I was going to post it, but then I was like, I won't do that to her. But anyway, but yeah. All right, Trans-Allegheny.
Mhm.
For those who don't know, is an asylum in Weston, West Virginia that shut down in 1994, I believe. And it used to house several patients. It was built for like a couple hundred and then it ended up having, upwards of 4,000 people. I can't remember. It was like a really high number. And they had to shut it down. But there's different things that happened. Patients got murdered,
Mhm.
all kinds of different stuff.
Yep.
When you go to this place, you know how you go somewhere and you're feeling like you just change.
You just feel. You
Yes.
feel
Mhm.
the change.
If there's one place in this world,
What kind of feeling?
it's like a heaviness you pull in, and it's like
Depression.
if
Heavy.
history and pain was a feeling,
Mm-hmm.
that would be the feeling. Now there's different feelings.
But do you think that you did that to yourself, psyching yourself up because of the stories of all this? Do you think people? Here's what I would like.
Sure.
I would like to get somebody who's never heard of this before in their life and take them there and see
Placebo?
what they say.
It could be this little placebo happening, but
Right.
later on is when it really was. Because I go to these places and I'm like, oh, let's go make a video. It's going to be fun. Tell some ghost stories. Because it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. We do it because
Absolutely.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's entertaining.
So we're there with a big crew and we're going around all these different floors. We go to the lobotomy section.
Ooh,
There's a doctor there that gave 100 lobotomies in one day.
that's crazy.
Like it used to be wide open.
Oh,
JFK's sister, Rosemary, had a
that's what I was
lobotomy.
thinking of just
Yeah.
now.
Like lobotomies aren't that old.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Dahmer used to try to do it.
Here we go.
By
again.
himself.
Yep.
There you go.
Here we go again.
You want to see a picture of a lobotomy?
I just need a
No.
drill. You
wanna
know
see it?
I
Okay, I'll
do.
show you.
Hide your eyes.
All right, you won't look. Okay.
Hide your eyes.
I'm not going to show it on the thing because they probably will flag
you for that.
me for
As
that.
they
Check it out, check
should.
it
I'm
out.
not looking at that.
Look at that, Sammy.
No.
Okay, here
Oh
we
my
go.
gosh.
Okay, here we
I
go.
don't want that in my mind.
I bet I could do that with a pickaxe.
All right, there's a lobotomy. They had this little tool. It looks like a little ice pick.
Yeah.
And they would go up through your nostril, behind your eye, and into your brain, and essentially dig out everything.
How long am I going to stay like this?
So okay, I'm done. Hang on, let me move it off. There we go. Okay.
Okay, you can look.
Hold on, don't look.
I knew you.
All right, we're done.
You could look.
So anyway, we're going through all these places, and for those who've heard this, you can turn the podcast off, but
Don't you turn
Keep
the
listening.
podcast off? They've not heard
Don't
us.
you
I know.
dare turn us off.
keep listening. But so we start like, okay, well, let's go up. We went up to what's called the 4th ward, I believe, and it's on the 4th floor, and there's a poker room there
Ooh.
that houses ghosts,
Poker cards or poker brain?
poker cards.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the poker part was like kind of man-made, but there's ghosts named their names are Larry, and I can't remember the other guy's name. But anyway, so people go to this room to talk to these certain spirits. So we go in there, and then our camera guy puts the camera down, and then he starts dealing cards. He plays blackjack, so he starts dealing cards. We get out the EMF detector, which is a thing that like beeps when it has waves in the air, energy in the air, and it'll beep green and red and all kinds of fun things. And so we're sitting there, he's dealing cards, and it's all fun, like dirt. And then we have this app going. It's called Ghost Tube, and it'll just say
yes, it
like
says,
words.
Yes.
So it'll pull frequencies from the air. I mean, believe it or not.
Hold on.
And it would say different words.
Okay.
So it would say things like one of the first things it would say was "come closer," and I was like, "Ooh,"
Yeah.
all getting all creepy here. But then it said words like cold. It said too bright, so we turned the light off.
Mm-hmm.
We're still sitting there, and it said satanic.
See?
I'm out on that.
Okay.
See?
So
Deuces. Deuces.
So while I'm sitting there, there's a guy so we're all seated. I'm sitting in the floor, like, I got my legs crossed, just having a good time trying to make a stupid video for, a few hundred people to watch. And there's a guy sitting at the door, Brian, shout out. And he starts saying, I hear whistling. We're like, oh, okay, that's cute.
Oh, it gave me chill bumps.
And so we're sitting there, and it's pitch black. And I'll bring up the video just so I can show you like the scenery.
Okay.
Because that'll help. But so he starts saying, I hear whistling. So I was sitting there thinking like, okay, well.
Is there anybody else in the Trans-Allegheny Asylum with you all? Are there workers?
So there are, but they are way on the other side of the building.
Okay.
And I thought that too. I even said it in the video. I said, is Copperhead down there? Because Copperhead was our guide. And
What a cool name.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Copperhead
that is a really good name.
That's a cool nickname.
Is a pretty, let me see here. Let me find Haunted Asylum. So anyway, so I start listening, and sure enough, I start hearing in the background like just little show tune like whistling. Just one would happen, and then we'd be like, oh, I think I just heard that. Another would happen. I think I just heard that. So I'm sitting there with a camera. So what do you do with the camera? You're like, okay, I'm going to prove ghosts are real right now. So let me bring up. So that's us talking about it. But bats start dive bombing us, which is crazy. Oh, yeah. I'll show you that. So anyway, here's the room. We're all sitting in here. Got Adria Johnson over there. That's Brian's
Who is she?
fiance. She does all of the haunted and urbex stuff with me. Like she'll go out, like she's a medium, and she'll go out and she'll do certain things and do tests to try and make the demons pop out.
Why would you want them to pop out?
I know. I know. I mean, it's one of those things, you know, I like this joke that I made up.
Okay.
What's the first person the guy said that got possessed? Whoops.
What?
You know?
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Yeah, like it happens and like, oh, I didn't want to do this. Like, I didn't really want to do this. So anyway, that's my dumb little joke I created. It may exist somewhere. But anyway, here's the hallway. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like really, really dark. So looking down here on the right side.
I can't see that at all. Maybe a little bit when I do this.
Sure.
With the light.
Yeah. So on the right side, it's just a dark hallway. Let me play it until a good frame comes up. But you got this exit sign that's illuminating the hallway.
Yeah.
And it has just this redness about it down the hallway.
Okay.
So I go and I move.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. So you see right there, the right side here? Okay. So that's looking down the hallway.
Okay.
And, you know, I would have had night vision, but I'm totally unprepared. You're not going to see nothing here. I'm just setting the scene for what I'm looking like.
So I have to cover that light so I can see.
Yeah. So I move over here and then I hold we didn't really capture it on mic.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm over there and I literally hear the whistle. Like, oh, okay, this is cute. It's a little weird. Little weird. So I'm like, all right, let's just keep on filming and see what happens here. And then all of a sudden, all the way at the end of this hallway, you start hearing in sequence knocks. So you hear ch, ch, ta, 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 ta. And then right when the sounds pick up, it's coming all the way down the hallway.
Like it's running.
Yes, right.
Like
when
it's
the
running?
sound,
Like it's running.
it was quick. It was quick. I get chills just thinking
think about it.
Yep.
That's running.
You hear that, but it's like water pipes knocking all the way down. Like that's kind of mimicking the sound all the way down the hallway. And when it gets to its highest sequential moment, an overwhelming rush of euphoria runs through my entire body. I said, as soon as it happened, I said, I have this huge rush of euphoria
energy
right now. And then Hope, who's next to me, said, me too, right when I said that. And Brian, who's sitting below me, right when I say that, said, dude, it's right below you. Right when I said that, he said, it's right below you. And right below me, there was a cat ball that lit up in the hallway that I didn't know was there. Lit up. And I sat there and I'm there in awe with every hair on my body standing up. And then as quickly as it came,
it was gone.
Instantly left, the light went off. And I have no clue what that was.
And
that was energy.
Yeah.
That's what ghosts are. They're left behind residual energy.
I see. I don't even know what I've got nothing. I've got nothing.
I've got nothing.
I would have ran so very fast away. Like I would have been like.
She would not have, because she would not run beside herself. She'd have grabbed my hand and squeezed the bejesus out of it.
See, that's the weird part is like, you would think I was scared, but no, I could have walked down that whole hallway with my eyes closed. Like I felt really at peace.
Okay, but let me ask you something. Do you believe in demons?
I don't believe in demons necessarily.
Okay, that's why you could went down that hallway.
Well, no, I believe in negative spirits for sure, which could be demons.
Yeah.
I mean, it very well could be.
Yeah.
You know, I think that there are also, have you heard of stone tape theory? One of my favorite things to talk about on the show. So there's this theory about really old structures, kind of like Trans-Allegheny, but even older, of why Appalachia is so haunted is because all of these old structures are kind of like Earth's tape recorders, and they absorb all this energy of different pain, different things happening over time.
Traumatic.
And then you have, it's so traumatic that it literally just sits there in repeat.
That's the loop you were talking about the other day. You were telling me about that. It's a loop
over and over.
It's an energy loop.
Yes.
Yes. You were talking to me about that because I asked you what that meant.
Yep.
So I didn't understand what was going on in the show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. She explained that to me the other day. She told me about the loop,
Sure.
the energy loop.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
stuck.
And people call it all kinds of things. But I think, like, to me, that's my biggest evidence of, like, religion being a thing.
Yeah.
To me. It's like, now granted, with it too, like, faith is a word for a reason. You're not necessarily gonna, like, having faith doesn't mean that you can see it right in front of you.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Sure.
That's
And I understand that. And then I believe that. Like, I have faith in a lot of things. It's just I don't have faith in humans that we figured out how to get it right.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
But anyway, to me, it was. I mean, I'm 95% sure. Like,
That's
yes.
pretty cool.
Yes,
That's pretty cool.
And I'm pretty.
That's pretty scary.
I'm healthily skeptic,
Yeah.
but I think, like, some places hold so much
trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma.
I mean, think about what trauma does to you personally. That doesn't, like, energy doesn't disappear.
Mm-mm.
It's not going to disappear.
No.
So where does it go after you die?
Where does your energy go?
It stays in
To-
the loop.
Heaven.
Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's your soul.
I like this part.
That's
but
your soul.
Yeah.
That's your energy.
Yeah.
Everything has energy.
Mhm.
The rocks, the trees, everything has energy.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to go with it. Sure.
It's fun to think about. But I like,
Skeptic.
yeah, I'm skeptic.
She's skeptic.
I mean,
It's good to be skeptic.
right.
Healthily skeptic. Let me let you watch the bats dive bomb, and then we'll. So yeah, then after that, basically the bats start coming out and chasing us down the hallway, essentially.
Engaging with this ghost, and me.
Holy. All right, we're good.
I'm just gonna take my glasses off. I don't want to see.
Is that normal
All right, rabies.
for them to do that?
I don't know.
Do I wave my arms? What the? Jesus Lord.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I gotta talk about this experience, Bats. Chill. Oh, that one's coming in low. Okay. Good.
How are you just sitting there? Besides the fact that something ain't right about that.
It was good. It was good video.
Do you know that the majority of bats carries rabies?
Oh God.
They
here we
do.
go.
No, they do. They do. Rabies is 100% fatal
Google
in
this.
humans. Rabies is 100% fatal in humans. If you were just to touch a bat or get nicked by it, you have to have rabies vaccination.
Oh yeah, that's just good practice. Says not all bats carry rabies.
I said most of them.
The vast majority of bats are healthy
Low
and
incidence.
perform
Okay.
an important role in
Less than 1% are infected with rabies.
That is not true.
1%.
You're going to believe Google over a
Yes,
West
Google
Virginia
knows
born
everything.
and raised person who's afraid of everything? No, ma'am.
I
You're
plead
going to
the fifth
believe
on
me.
that
You're going to
answer.
believe me.
right?
Those bats had rabies, and you were almost a
You
goner.
almost died.
You almost died and didn't even know it.
I mean, it's possible,
She's a bit dramatic.
right? No, I mean, it's good to be that way, especially when it comes to bats, because I don't know much about them. I do know, like, us going in these old caves sometimes give them a disease that kills them.
It's that white nose disease, isn't it?
Yeah, white nose
Mhm.
disease or something.
Yeah, I think it is the white nose
It's
disease.
very sad. But
That's awful.
all right, y'all.
That's why Carter Caves is shut down a lot, because they have that white nose disease. It's probably caused by rabies.
All right, quarterly appointments. We setting them. Y'all coming back?
Absolutely.
Do you want
Okay.
us to? Did you have fun?
Yeah, that was so fun.
Absolutely.
So much fun.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think people are really either going to throw their phones or love the hell
Well, what
out
they
of it.
should do is totally follow us on Spotify.
Exactly. Where all can they find you all? Let them know.
They
Watch for
can
Deer.
find us on Spotify, Watch for Deer podcast.
In
We have
Wayne
a
County at the
TikTok.
Walmarts.
No, don't go to
You
Walmart.
see us at the Walmarts, come by, say hey.
You know what happens at Walmart? Don't go in there. That's where all the dead people go.
TikTok, Facebook, all that. Watch for Deer podcast.
Yeah. How often y'all post?
We were doing one episode a week, and then we got really I do all the
just life,
research. It's hard
because
So-
we don't make any money or anything
No.
like that. So,
It's
and we
just
do
for
have our
fun.
jobs. And she
And
has my kids are grown. I have a 25-year-old, a 23-year-old, and a 21-year-old. But hers are
Mine's
younger.
14 and will be 16. So
Yeah.
we're in the middle of athletic and
Mhm.
all that stuff. So I consider it a great accomplishment if we're able to put out two episodes
two
a month.
episodes a month.
That's great.
That's we were doing one a week, but that was just too much for me to thoroughly do good research and bring a good
at
story.
what point are you like, we've drank so much wine this week recording. Our livers are
Yeah,
Well, if
I
you've
mean,
done this,
screaming.
like we have an episode every 2 days. If you've done that, it'd be a real problem
Yeah. So
you have an episode every 2 days.
every 2 days.
oh wow.
How many? Okay, how many do you record a week? Like, what do you?
So my schedule is usually my current schedule, and this has been constantly evolving.
Mhm.
But currently, I schedule 4 interviews a week,
Yeah.
and then I will record a longer episode solo, like about Mamie Thurman, or we just done a Marshall plane crash that's going to
Mhm.
release, and different things like that.
Yeah, we'll be at that game. You should. I mean, one of these days you're going to come to a Marshall game. I don't miss a home
Oh, I
game.
used to go all the time.
I
I give
don't-
y'all crap.
I
Never
don't miss
been.
a home game.
I give y'all crap.
Why? Because you're WVU fan?
Have you heard people? Have you seen me give people crap? Well, so I'll do a video about like Randy Moss being from West Virginia, and then I'll throw in a Go Ears, and it will disrupt the flow of West Virginia economics. I'm telling you, like so many people will get on there to tell me how wrong I am, and that no, it's not Go Ears, dummy, it's Go Herd. And I'm like, don't you get the sarcasm? You would not believe. But so, and then there'll be people get on there and be like, at least we won 2 championships. And then I'll be like, yeah, but that was like 2A. Like we'd win 35 of them. And then they'd be like, no, you jerk.
Well, I mean, honestly, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love my Thundering Herd and I don't miss, but mine is more of and I love to watch the football games, jump up, cheer, scream,
Because
all
she
that
graduated from there.
but I love a good tailgate. I love a tailgate
Yeah,
with all
it's
my
fun.
friends.
It's
Oh,
too
so much
it's too
fun.
people-y.
I love Marshall. Chad Pennington and Randy Moss was a big time in my life. But it's fun jabbing at people. But I make up for it with this, hopefully with this Marshall episode that has released by the time this episode comes out. So
When will
Awesome.
this one come out? Do we know?
this one's on November 17th.
November 17th.
I think. But yeah, so that's my schedule. And then I have all the other things I do, like I write morning stories. I do we release like 4 videos a day. So I'll cut clips from episodes.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
do solo recordings, which is I release one every night, but that's soon going to be even more because I'm going to do on-site videos and different stuff like that. But yeah, I do it full time.
Yeah, we do it part-time.
Yeah,
I
It's
would
tough.
love to do it full-time. It
It's
would be
tough.
so
Well,
fun,
listen,
but-
the show's not profitable. Even grinding the way it is, like I'm grinding out a following right now to where eventually I think we're going to make a few dollars. But right now, I'm very thankful that I had a business that I started that is able to support me
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
while I do this.
Yeah.
And I have way smarter people running the business,
Yeah.
For the
Mhm.
most part. So it's everybody's journey, everybody's journey is different. And then having a background in all this, obviously, like
That
a normal
helps.
person couldn't just sit in here and do all this.
You're right.
I can't tell you how many times I have been so mad sitting trying to get our stuff, and she's like,
Yeah, taking
I
pictures.
don't even know what to do. I mean, that's
she just
what
said, I'm over here.
I
Like
know
this,
nothing
mad.
about this. And I have a student teacher now. They gave me a student teacher. And I think he's 24 or something. Super great guy. He's been with me a couple days. But I was trying to do something online and I was like, I don't know how to do this. He was like, go up to where it says starts with an export. Click that.
Perfect.
And I was like, that makes so much sense.
The
Like, I was
editor-
just like, that makes so much sense.
The producers have a lot of pressure, but it's fun that you all don't you don't want to take it too serious.
we
And
don't
we
take
don't.
it serious.
Yeah,
We don't,
It's
like-
just fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I
So,
try
like-
to keep it. We try to keep it PG-13. We'll say 4-letter words and stuff. I'll never let like a G. I
No,
don't even
we
like
won't.
to say the letter.
Mm-mm.
We don't let an F fly or anything like
No.
that.
You should one time just let it go.
Oh,
Pick
I have.
Listen,
Yeah.
Listen, I've said stuff before just to get her reaction and went and like bleeped it out or cut it
Yeah.
out just because you can't say
that.
Y'all get on there and it'll sound like banjos dueling, like
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, we do. And I mean, like I said, we love to sit down in the evening and drink a bottle of wine or 2
and
bottles of wine and record and laugh.
Yes.
And we, yeah.
Favorite wine?
It's good for our mental health.
Kirkwood Winery here in West
Or
Virginia.
the Deer Creek, the apple.
Yes.
That
the
was
Kirkwood
good.
Winery here in West Virginia.
They do have a good wine.
Their strawberry wine is amazing.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's so
Phenomenal.
good. And then there's a wine, because people send us wine sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
So Kirkwood, you'd appreciate it if you would like to send me a bottle of your strawberry wine. But there is one, a friend from Georgia sent us a bottle, Deer Creek
or Deer Valley.
or something like that from
Winery.
Pennsylvania. She sent it to us from Georgia, and it was like an apple wine. And I'm not really big into that. It was the best
It was
wine
amazing.
that I'd ever had, and we can't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
Can't
It
find
was
it anywhere.
good.
I hate wine.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, it doesn't taste like you think it would.
Oh,
I do agree. Like I've had to try many different wines to find the ones that I like, because I don't like a dry wine, like a real bitter, I like a little
It's
sweet.
like, it tastes like really bad dark beer.
No.
I like dark beer like Guinness, but like sometimes it's like, whoa, what is that's
Okay.
tar? That's like tar.
Favorite mixed drink. What is it? Like if we were to go to a bar or you're
Coors
with
Light.
your no, you and your wife, you're out to a bar. you're
Favorite
both-
food drink.
Like if we were to go to a bar, I know my mixed drink
You know
immediately. We
drink
know
the same thing.
So what is your favorite mixed drink?
Michelob Ultra. Like I'm serious.
I mean, I like a Michelob Ultra.
I do not drink mixed drinks.
You don't. So
No.
would you do just a straight whiskey?
No, I hate
Oh
it.
God, whiskey and bourbon's terrible.
I would pour whiskey in my car if I didn't have gasoline.
Would you do like a vodka?
No, it's awful.
So you just like beer.
It all tastes terrible.
straight up beer.
You just like beer. You've not
Yeah.
even had do you like Red Bulls?
No, I mean, no.
A Monster.
Alani's.
Okay, an Alani and vodka. There
Hold
you
on,
go.
I have a question. Can you even have alcohol? And
I mean,
be-
you're not
you-
really
you
supposed
got
to
the
be like going
bees.
hard.
You got
I mean,
the
You got the
bees.
sugar, sir.
There's some liquor that
God,
have
Samantha, we didn't come all the way up here for you to mom him.
whiskey.
I just need to know what he can do.
Whiskey tends to have a lot of carbs and sugar, but a lot of it does have sugar. Like it's how it's
Yeah.
made.
Yeah.
Wine too.
Yeah,
like-
it's fermented.
Yeah,
I mean,
Coors
sure.
Light has like 3 carbs, so
Yeah.
that's kind of why too. But also because it tastes like turpentine. Like it's whiskey, liquor. I don't care what y'all say out there. It
I don't
is.
like whiskey.
It's all terrible. It's all terrible.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It's all terrible.
No.
It's the worst stuff.
I mean, I'm not going to say like bourbon. I don't like bourbon. We've done the bourbon trail in Lexington. I'm not a fan. I will say that my friend Christy, who is a teacher also, we did the bourbon trail with her, and she made me an old fashioned, but not with the cheap cocktail cherries that you buy for like on top of an ice cream. This was a cordial cherry that with a thick black syrup in it with an orange, like a legitimate orange peel squeezed in that. If she lived closer to me, I could be on those more than what I should.
Right.
It was amazing.
Maybe it's like I had very traumatic experiences with like lemon drops.
Ooh, those are so good.
No, they're not.
So good.
Mm.
That's what we drank at the last Marshall game.
I used to I drank so many Smirnoffs
Oh.
that you ever threw up your stomach lining?
I've actually
You know
heard.
the difference?
I've only had 2 hangovers in my life.
No, you know when you throw up your stomach lining, and there's a simple reason. I'm just curious if you've ever done
No,
it.
I've only thrown up.
I mean,
Okay.
I know that we
No.
like wine and stuff, but
So,
we're not that hardcore.
listen,
Not that hardcore.
well, this was way before I was married and had a kid and
Sure.
met Jenna. We've all done stupid stuff.
Absolutely.
But
yes.
so like when you drink malt beverages,
Mhm.
Smirnoff is a malt beverage.
Yeah.
So I drank like 9, and that for me, like I drink 2 and I'm on the table, I got my shirt off, dancing around. Like
Sounds like a good time.
I'm a very cheap drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I drank 9 that night, and I got sicker than a dog.
Oh,
and
sure.
malt beverage rips your stomach lining out.
Yeah.
And when you throw it up, it's
Uh-huh.
green. So that's how you know. So if you get that drunk on a malt beverage, you will throw up green.
So let me ask you this: like, does your stomach lining go back? Do you have to
It just
regenerates. It's not like sausage lining coming up.
It's like a protective barrier.
Oh,
It's
okay.
So that's why like a lot of
goo.
drunks that their beverage of choice is malt beverage, they get a lot of ulcers. And the reason is because you rip your stomach lining up.
That's terrible.
You were thinking like sausage lining, like real
I was
thin.
thinking I was thinking like stuff was coming out and you were like, it was hanging out of your mouth. Like, oh, I've got it. Somebody please take me to the ER immediately.
She's over here like, ugh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's just green. That's
my
it.
important stuff's coming out of my mouth. Like,
Oh, that same night I got sick again and threw up on the floor, and then I threw a towel over it. And then I got up the next day and the towel was stuck to the floor.
Oh my God.
so you shouldn't drink. I agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
apparently
Yeah.
you were either 0 miles an hour or 100.
No,
And that's not good.
I'm just a really cheap drunk. Like I can't hold alcohol. And then I figured out like it doesn't make sense to do that. It doesn't make sense to get so drunk that you're praying to the porcelain god. And
I like a good
But I will.
buzz and then
Hold
back
on.
off.
I will tell you one thing. We had very fast because it is getting late. We've had such a good time. Very fast. I did the story of Brian Schaefer from Columbus. Do you know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
disappear in the bar.
Obsessed with that. I'm obsessed with it. I had my good friend Adam, who is an ATF agent, come onto the show, but he zoomed in, because he's busy, just to give background knowledge and stuff. We were just talking. I was giving him ideas and stuff. Well, the night before that, we were at the campground, and Miss Priss here decided to really drink it up. I mean, she was throwing him back. I'm doing that story. Well, I get to her house, as we recorded at her house at the time, and I have this hat on, and she looks like death. She looks like she had died 12 times that night.
Nice.
Rolled over.
If you look over, she's got like a funnel. Like, whoa.
Oh, she was a mess. And I was like, Alisa, and here I come. My hair's fixed, makeup on, all this
She
stuff.
looks so pretty.
Her face, she was as green. I'd never seen her like this before. She's like, I'm not going to be able to do it. I was like, Lisa, we have a guest coming
And
on.
of course, she has no idea how to run the equipment.
That's not a lie. I don't know how to do anything. So she has to come down there. Well, we actually were trying to do video at the time, but we can't figure it out. Anywho, so we're sitting there and I'm talking to Adam and we're talking about Brian Schaefer. Him and I are having a really good conversation, all this stuff. And you just see her. She slinks out. There's video of it.
It's on our YouTube.
She slinks out.
It's great.
Slinks out to the side.
We're sitting there, and I'm sitting here like this, and then before you know it, I'm like this, and then I'm like,
what's
this.
the
It's Watch for Deer podcast.
We didn't have. I mean, we only did like one or two YouTubes,
or three
and have
YouTubes.
like maybe 5 people on there because we didn't know. Because we don't know what we're doing.
Listen, I'm not going to judge your YouTube channel.
I mean, I feel like you are. I just
No,
don't need
Lord,
to
no.
judge.
Listen.
Terrible.
This is a hard job. It's tough to do. What? Let's
You'll have
see.
to
I
do
think
Watch
your
for Deer
pod-
podcast.
there
Oh,
it
right
is.
there,
Down,
right there.
down.
Go down,
Right there.
Is that the one?
Oh,
Look at her. She
my face
is
is
on
terrible.
death's door. JD, she from this when she leaves, I'm talking to Adam. I'm talking to Adam. That's my hat. Look how tiny her little
have
head
her
looks.
hat on.
She's so dehydrated.
This don't look bad.
I couldn't take anything. Like, I couldn't even drink without throwing up. Like, just water.
She's so dehydrated.
Look at me. I'm like,
She goes away.
She left.
The whole time she's laying on her dog's bed in the floor with a mop
in the basement
bucket.
with a mop bucket.
Hurling.
Puking.
So when she left here, that was when that happened?
Yeah.
Oh, she's in front of me puking.
Like
She's
right
in
there.
front of me. She
I'm
doesn't
just
come
talking.
back. She gets sick and goes. Like she's just
Watch
gone.
here. I'm just, oh gosh. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
you literally just see me. I take my headset off, lay down, and I'm like, peace.
Samantha's all like, I'm being professional.
I'm trying to be professional. I'm having a good conversation. I'm really
I'm like,
worried.
no, I gotta go.
Yep, you just burped.
Look here.
You just
Gone.
burped.
Look how tiny her little head. Look, she's sick as a dog. She's dehydrated herself to her cheeks were poking out.
Oh, that's fabulous.
The whole time she's just laying on the
I
ground
did.
puking.
I'm laying on the ground with a mop bucket hurling.
Y'all got
actually
54 subscribers and you ain't even tried.
No.
Pretty daggone awesome.
Really?
3 videos.
54 subscribers.
I can't believe we have 3.
You've
on
only
there.
posted 3 videos. You know how many videos I've posted?
We don't know how to post videos. We can't figure it out.
I can't get the audio and the video to match up.
Yeah, well, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that.
So I just quit. I was like, I'm wasting too much time.
I'm just curious.
I was getting frustrated. I was like,
so a big goal of mine was to hit 10,000 subs in a year, and we're going to hit a year on November 26th. So my first episode was actually with my father-in-law during Thanksgiving when they stayed here, and we're about to do that. We're like 150 away.
That's awesome.
In a year,
Are you so
which
excited?
is really fun. Yeah, but also, trying to figure out. Oh yeah, 957 videos we've posted.
That's insane.
Oh my gosh.
In a year.
I have 3. We have 3.
I'm telling you, it is and this is called the grind method. So there's a few methods. You make a video that blows up.
Yeah.
That's what I keep hoping for.
Yeah.
That one.
Here we
you
are.
make that one video that
just one.
And they're very few and far between. We had one recently hit 45,000, which was cool. And it's like the travel stuff. Or you grind it out. You just do good content and just keep on, stay consistent. And then eventually you'll pick up the good part about doing it that way. Never buy ads. This is all organic. Never buy ads, because the following you do build is very, very loyal. So it takes a long time, but eventually it'll start slowly picking up and churning. And then you'll start figuring out like, well, this worked, but that didn't.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to always cater to that. So you want to find a good mix of what's wasting your time versus not.
Well, and too, like we've got one episode where I had my cousin come on, Lisa, who's a doctor, and we just talked about women's stuff. It had nothing to do with anything else.
It was
other than
Menopause
just that.
Monday, because both of us were talking about
Perfect.
it. And we were like, y'all need to know this. This is a PSA, guys.
And that's one of our more
popular episodes.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, we got I'll show you all my analytics. I don't care if anyone sees this. I mean, the show doesn't make money. But yeah, we're at, I mean, not really. I mean, it'll buy me a tank of gas a month, but so we're up to, with this past month, we've averaged, it looks like 145,000 views, and then we have 11,000 hours, watch hours. Watch hours is the big thing. But even just that will just get you $700 a month. Like, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you'll see, to have a salary that says, all right, I'm done teaching this awful math.
Yeah.
I don't even
take
know.
a little while.
I mean, that's the thing about it, though, which I know, like I said, I really do love
She
teaching.
loves her job. I would love to do it full time.
She would love.
I would.
That's one thing that we could do. Like, I know that if this ever did happen for us, and we say, and I believe in putting stuff out there, and one day that it will happen, I still want to teach.
Oh yeah,
Don't
quit what you love.
It's my happy. Like, it makes me happy.
Yeah, that's why I do this. Is I love it.
Yeah,
I just like reading books, and that's where I get a lot of my research from. So reading and like telling stories, like I love that.
Yeah.
So I would be totally okay doing it full time.
Yeah,
it would be great.
I mean, maybe I go down to sub, but I still get to do something.
There you go.
Do you freelance?
Huh?
I need writers.
You need writers.
She's
I
good
need
at
time to
writing.
write.
Yeah. Okay. yeah. I get it. That's my main thing. Is
and I want to hand that off to anybody because I'm very particular. Like what I put out, I want to write it.
So, yeah, that's why the people I work with are like very passionate. Like we have like 3 writers because I can't. There's no way I could do all this myself.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's
see, there's
and I am trying to do all this
It'd be so
myself, and
hard.
that's why we went from 4 episodes or a month down to 2.
But at the same time, like that's where all the money goes. Like I pay these people to help. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Like it's
that's what we
like
would
a
end up
business.
doing. That's
It's a
what
business.
if we ever started making any kind of revenue, that's exactly what we would do, and then
Sure.
we would start getting
I
people to
actually
help us
have-
do things so it could be better.
I have a meeting next week with a producer out of Kentucky that we're going to go over some things, and hopefully he'll take over the production of the show and do my reels and TikToks and
Yep.
And
all
we're
that.
really
So
hoping
I'm
that really
hoping will help boost.
because all that's out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a big leap of faith in us and what we do, and
Yeah.
just we're going to dive in.
Believe in yourself. Y'all have
So-
y'all have what's needed, which is the charisma to have anyone pay attention. So
I hope.
that's if you got that, you just got to figure everything else is like a business model. You just got to figure it out.
You just got to figure it
Yeah.
out.
And you have an open invite to come here.
Well,
So,
we would
thank
love
you.
to
like
come
that.
back.
We'd love to
Yeah,
come
we'll,
back.
I've had-
we'll grow together.
I have had
Sounds
the
good.
best,
It has.
best time today. I swear. And when we told you that her grandpa and we buried,
I can't wait to
him
see
up,
his face.
I cannot wait to watch that video and see your face.
Y'all are my kind of people. That got me. Like, people will be like,
You
did
were
you
like-
listen to that episode? They made a joke. She's talking about her dead grandpa. Like, that's the show, y'all. I'm
That's
sorry.
just
Like,
who we are.
Yeah,
we kind of
Yeah.
We got a
Yeah.
dry sense of humor.
it'll go all over the place. a
And
little
we're
bit.
sometimes very inappropriate, like the junk drawer.
I can't believe
She was
that.
talking about Ed Gein. And we were talking about the vulvas in that box.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And she was talking about it, and I started snickering. And she's like,
I
"What?"
said-
I said,
I
Go
said,
ahead.
you're here to tell me, Alisa, you're telling me right now that man put upteen monkeys in a drawer.
and I started snickering. I said, "That brings a whole new meaning to junk drawer."
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
She looked at me. She was like, "That is not funny." I was
No,
like,
I
"But
said,
it
I
is."
hate you. I actually think I looked at you and said, I hate you.
That's great. All right. Serial killers in January. Y'all want to do it?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll set up a date.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Watch for Deer podcast, y'all. Do not sleep on this. Apple, Spotify,
Spotify,
Spotify.
Apple, Amazon Music,
Amazon
We're on
Music.
Facebook. Watch for Dear
Facebook,
Podcast.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you all for being here.
Thank
You're
you for the invite.
Yep. In the meantime, everyone out there, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Creepalachia if you haven't, and if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, so are we. Join us. We talk a lot of crap. I try to get things right, and tell me if I don't. And we do have merch now at creepalachia.shop, so be sure to look that up. And in the meantime, everyone else, always remember, above all else, long live Appalachia.
Yep.